it must be high school football season. You're watching Madison County School Sports Television. Visit us online or follow us on Facebook. This program is sponsored by Luxury Pet Services, the home for the happy dogs. State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel in Richmond. Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue, the tastiest barbecue around. Respect the queue. Premier Home Care in Richmond. Simple's Chiropractic in Richmond and Berea. Hoppers Jewelry. Central Bank in Richmond. Vice & Smith CPAs. Davenport Custom Guitars, 807 East Main in Richmond. Hall's Auto Service Center, James & James CPAs, Richmond. Guardian Bank, Faith Created Assembly of God Church. First Gear downtown. Pro Signs in Southern Hills Plaza. And WWAG Radio.
You can now watch Madison County School Sports on WKYT.com. Just go to WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond. WKYT TV, an official sponsor of Madison County School Sports. Time Warner Business Class. Call Time Warner Cable today. Watch Madison County School Sports programming on Madison County Schools Cable Channel 9, Time Warner Cable Channel 5, on YouTube, and now on WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond. This program is brought to you by L81, a proud sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television. Renfro's Paint and Collision Center in Richmond and Berea, 369-4111. Also sponsor of Play of the Game. Waffle House, located at North Keeneland and the EKU Bypass. Renfro's Collision, the only body shop with 2 Madison County locations, is here to serve you. At Renfro's Collision, you can look forward to the best possible repair experience. We have the latest tools, training, equipment, and technology. We have what others don't have. Why take the risk with someone else? Contact us at 369-4111 for a completely free estimate. It's your car, it's your choice. Don't let an insurance company tell you otherwise. Renfro's Paint and Collision.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Madison Central Field and Madison County School Sports Television for homecoming night football action for Madison Central Indians playing Lexington Dunbar. Tonight the Indians, of course, celebrating homecoming and all the festivities that go along with that. And they've been having parades and pep rallies and all the excitement of high school football. Tonight culminates with the most important thing of the week, really, and that is the homecoming game. Of course, some people might contend the halftime homecoming announcement of King or Queen, but obviously Burt Brown and his Indians feel like tonight's the culmination of a big week of excitement, and that is as they get ready to take on Lexington Dunbar. Both teams come in with records of 2-2. Madison Central off to a fast start this year, wins in the Roy Kidd Bowl, and then first home game, a big exciting game here at Madison Central's brand new field, beautiful field, and they had a close, hard-fought win, overtime victory over Mercer County. They turned around and went on the road. Injury bug plagued them. They had a lot of guys out, and it turned into a tough road trip for them as they ended up going 0-2 on the road trip. Spent one game in Scott County and lost that game, and then lost at Lexington Catholic. Trying to heal both physically and emotionally, and trying to get a big win. They've lost the toss, and they are going to receive the ball. Dunbar elected to defer to the second half, and they're going to kick it off to Madison Central. So we're just about 20 seconds away from kicking it off here. I'll be joined tonight by Jamal Davis. Jamal, a former player at Eastern Kentucky University and local business owner, and he'll be joining us tonight a little bit later to do some color commentary, and looking forward to an exciting night of high school football. Dunbar will be kicking it off. Football placed at the 40, spotted at the 40, and we've got action getting ready to take place. Kickoff. Dunbar hits it, takes it back to Guy Daniel, and he gets out to the, Daniel Guy gets out to about the 31-yard line, and he's tackled there. Madison Central will take over 1st and 10 on their own 31. Got with me tonight Jamal Davis. Jamal, as I mentioned, a former EKU football player. Former just meaning he's too old now, no more eligibility. But Jamal, welcome. Glad to have you with us tonight.
Good to be here, Jerry. Good to be here.
Absolutely. Looking for some real insight. These fans get tired of hearing a basketball player call football games, so maybe you help us out with some really good insight into what's going on. Central gets ready to take over to start the game. Hunter Stocker in shotgun. He takes the snap. He drives, throws it right side to Bosley. Nearly intercepted. Dangerous play.
Good idea.
Yeah, absolutely. It seems like a safe play, I'm sure, but as you look at that, he got that a little high, and that could have been a quick start for Dunbar.
What you try to do is get your quarterback comfortable by completing a little pass like that, get him calmed down a little bit.
Yeah. Well, hopefully got away with one, so we'll see how we take advantage. Kind of a mulligan, if you will.
Yeah.
Stocker in shotgun position, drops back. He decides to run it. He goes up the middle. Got a little bit of room. He's got some running room. Gets over the first down marker.
That's what you need.
That looks like a play they maybe saw something and knew to call the play, or play to call right there.
That looked like it was from some film study.
Yeah.
You know, what they saw with the D-line up front. But that's a good play, too, to get your quarterback calmed down, get it set. Let him get hit a little bit.
Nothing like getting hit, or is there?
Exactly.
All right, then. Got full backfield. And Hawkins takes the ball and pitch to the left. He's hit in the backfield. Maybe probably a loss of one on the play. Didn't really get anything going. I don't know if there's a missed block up front, but somebody hit him early there, and he never got up to any kind of momentum.
Well, we stay with that. You can stay with that all night. That the O-line didn't block it the best that time, but they'll get it.
Absolutely.
Because all Hawkins needs a little bit.
That was an unusual formation. Madison Central seems they go a lot of times from a shotgun or at least a pistol formation. Going to the I backfield was a little different. They got wideouts to the right and left. Split backfield. Shotgun formation for Stocker. He drops back. He throws to the right side. Nearly picked again. Bosley with the catch. Makes a good run, but it looks like a flag. I'm not sure what to call, but flag on the play.
passes there making me a little nervous.
That one again was. I felt like that was a play that's so close to. It can be big both ways, but it's a dangerous pass early in the game.
He almost threw from one hash to the other.
Yeah.
You can't do that too many times.
Yeah, it's a good point. Guys with any speed break on that ball.
It's over. They'll be in an end zone.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Madison Central wanting to, as I talked about earlier, heal a little bit tonight, and again, both physically and emotionally. They need a win. And so this is an important drive just to get things going. They've had 2 weeks in a row where they took losses, and I know it's important for the coaching staff to get them off to a good start on this drive.
It's all about confidence. It's all about confidence. You want your team to build more confidence.
Absolutely. Stocker taking the snap in the shotgun. He hands to Hawkins, right side. He's got a little running room. He breaks a tackle about the 40, gets out over about the 47. So it looks like it's going to be a third and about 5 or 6. Good play.
Oh, yeah, that's a good game.
Yeah, you notice there, yards after contact, he really got hit about the 40 with reasonable contact, but they didn't get him down.
He's a strong runner now.
Yep.
He's a crease, and he's about breaking.
One of the things that's so different, Jamal, watching these guys, they're calling plays as they're out there in formation, kind of keep substitutions down, I know a lot.
And that's, man, I'll tell you, playing defense, that's almost the worst team to play against.
Absolutely. Stocker takes the shotgun snap. It's handed off to Chenault. He gets nothing. Basically, he gets just a couple yards, and it's going to be 4th down.
The D-line's going that route.
Yeah, absolutely. And Madison Central's they're going to punt. Don't want to take a chance here near midfield to give Dunbar anything too good to work with.
Dunbar sends back. Brandon Duncan, you see, he stands at his own 18-yard line.
You got Will Nash punting, takes a snap. He's got the rugby style kick, and he runs off to the right, kicks it back, and they call for fair catch, but nobody catches it, and it rolls into Madison Central's favor.
It's tough with those rugby style kicks.
Absolutely. He gets it all the way down to the 4. Dunbar will take over 1st and 10 from their own 4. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back on the Madison County School Sports Television Network.
This program is sponsored by Luxury Pet Services, the home for the happy dogs. State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel in Richmond. Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue, the tastiest barbecue around. Respect the queue. Premier Home Care in Richmond. Simple's Chiropractic in Richmond and Berea. Hoppers Jewelry. Central Bank in Richmond. Bison Smith CPAs. Davenport Custom Guitars, 807 East Main in Richmond. Hall's Auto Service Center. James & James CPAs, Richmond. Guardian Bank. Faith Created Assembly of God Church. First Gear downtown. Pro Signs in Southern Hills Plaza. And WWAG Radio.
Aw, that is just the cutest thing. Whether you're going out of town, on business, spring break, vacation, or just to get away, Luxury Pet Service is a phone call away. Luxury Pet Service is owned and operated by LaDonna Sizemore Whitecamp. You'll be secure in knowing your pet will be taken care of by highly trained and loving professionals. Luxury Pet Services also has grooming services and extraordinary daycare service too. Our mission at Luxury Pet Services is to care for your pet in a safe and friendly environment where dogs have fun. When you leave your dog with us, it's like leaving a member of your family, and that is a responsibility we take seriously. Luxury Pet Services is located about 3 minutes from Richmond Center. Visit our website or Facebook us. Luxury Pet Services, the home for happy dogs.
Premier Home Care in Richmond is a proud sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television. Premier Home Care has all the sports orthotics you need for any sports injury. Be sure to check out our retail location for all your sports orthotics. Premier Home Care in Richmond.
There's no place like home to heal.
Renfro's Collision, the only body shop with 2 Madison County locations, is here to serve you. At Renfro's Collision, you can look forward to the best possible repair experience. We have the latest tools, training, equipment, and technology. We have what others don't have. Why take the risk with someone else? Contact us at 369-4111 for a completely free estimate. It's your car, it's your choice. Don't let an insurance company tell you otherwise. Renfro's Paint and Collision. This program is brought to you by L81, a proud sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television. Renfro's Paint and Collision Center in Richmond and Berea. 369-4111. Also sponsor of Play of the Game. Waffle House, located at North Keeneland and the EKU Bypass.
I want you to watch Madison County School Sports Television.
This program is sponsored by Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. It's good barbecue, done right.
Welcome back to Madison Central Field. I'm joined with Jamal Davis, and we're watching Dunbar with their first series take the ball 1st and 10 on their own 4. Play off to the right. He's hit early and didn't get much.
Yeah, and that's what you want to do. You want to keep the, when you get field position like that, you want to keep those guys down there. You don't want to get them any confidence thinking they can run the ball on you or get out their own end zone.
Well, you see right off the bat, that play, it appears to me, you punt. Sometimes the fans don't want to punt. They like 4th down, go for it. But what you did here is put them in a tough spot where they don't have a lot of playbook to work with.
Absolutely. You shut the playbook almost down.
Emery Thompson, under center, takes a snap. Takes a handoff to the tailback. I don't have his number right now, but he picks up maybe 1. Again, not a lot to choose from in that playbook.
And that's a good thing. Fans don't like punting sometimes, but that flips field position. So what you hope here is your defense holds them, and then you get good field position on their side.
Absolutely. Well, and you got to, I think. Tell me, in college, you played what position?
Middle linebacker.
Yeah, linebacker. So defense, a lot of it is throwing the confidence to your defense. Say, we know
absolutely.
you're going to go down there and pin them down.
Oh, absolutely. And your defense is pumped up right now with them being that backed up.
Absolutely. Thompson under center. He's looking. He's checking a call. Looks like at the line. Takes a snap. Drops. Makes a throw across the middle. Pick up. It looks like it's close to a 1st down. Depends on the spot probably, but I believe he's gotten it, Jamal.
Yeah. Man, we were there too.
Yeah, it was a good pass, and it's just one of those where he broke on it maybe a split second slow.
Yeah.
That was number 6, Andre Jones, with the reception, or number 5, I'm sorry, Taylor Smith. Thompson under center. He drops back. He hands the tailback. Again, nothing much there. Right now, the defensive line for Madison Central really doing a good job of getting penetration, getting to the running back.
Yeah. We're winning up front right now. And see, their offense huddles a little bit. That gives you a break on defense. What Central does when we don't really huddle, puts their defense in the bottom.
Thompson under center. Wideouts right and left for Dunbar. He takes a snap, goes back, hands the heart away. It's kind of a misdirection, but again, not fooled. Madison Central not fooled at all. They're going to end up with a 3rd and probably 9 or 10. And Madison Central with a good defensive play so far with 6:25 to go in the 1st quarter. Not much offense yet. Defenses have held their own.
Well, that's what happens sometimes. When these games are important, both defenses want to come out and make a statement.
And Dunbar comes out. Thompson goes into a shotgun formation. Still has Hardaway set up behind him. Wideouts right and left. He drops. He fakes. He's running. They got him. They pinned him down back there. Loss of about 3 or 4. Great job by the Madison Central defense.
And that quarterback shifted. So anytime you're playing a quarterback like that, you got to think pass, run, both at the same time.
Absolutely.
So that's a good defensive play, and this is why you punt. Jerry, because now hopefully we get the ball on the 50-yard line. Get pretty good position here.
No doubt. We've got Madison Central has Dominique Hawkins and Kinja Bosley back deep to receive. Punter in formation. He kicks it. He kicks an end over end. When it hits the ground, we'll see what happens. Bosley picks it up, takes it. He's running left. He's got some room. He's down the sideline. He's got one man to beat. He's stiff arming. He's gonna make it in. Touchdown.
Oh yeah. Beautiful.
Great job by Bosley. He got the football kicked up to him on a Sunday hop, and a lot of times dangerous to field, but it was so easy for him to field that he just took it. And
hey, that takes a little bit of moxie there to catch that ball once he hits the ground like that.
Absolutely.
Pretty much is you against all 11 of them.
100% right. Well, and it proves exactly what you said. You let your defense do their job, and a punt turns into the touchdown.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's why they say all phases of the game. You got defense, offense, and special teams. And the good programs understand that special teams is just as important as offense and defense. If not more some days.
Yeah, absolutely. I noticed Eastern Kentucky University this year, as they have for several years, doing a great job with the turnovers. That turnovers, special teams, those little things that don't take up a lot of stat room, but they mean a lot.
Oh, absolutely.
Madison Central comes out to attempt the point after. Oh, I'll tell you what.
You going for two now?
Kicker's hurt, so they're going for a 2-point conversion. Stocker under center. Hawkins in the deep position on the eye. Stocker throws to the left. He overthrows him. Kicker's injured tonight, and that can hurt.
Yeah, I mean, that can come back and get you. Like I said, special teams is very important. You want to have everybody clicking. So that point there, hopefully, it can come back and haunt you.
We're going to take a break as Madison Central jumps out to an early lead with 5:09 in the first quarter. Madison Central 6, Dunbar nothing.
This program is sponsored by Luxury Pet Services, the home for the happy dogs. State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond. Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue, the tastiest barbecue around. Respect the queue. Premier Home Care in Richmond. Simple's Chiropractic in Richmond and Berea. Hopper's Jewelry. Central Bank in Richmond. Vice & Smith CPAs. Davenport Custom Guitars, 807 East Main in Richmond. Hall's Auto Service Center. Janes & Janes CPAs, Richmond. Guardian Bank. Faith Created Assembly of God Church. First Gear downtown. Pro Signs in Southern Hills Plaza. And WWAG Radio.
I want you to watch Madison County School Sports Television.
Do you want completely natural body contouring? It Works offers the world's first naturally based body contouring line that delivers maximum results in minimal time. You simply won't find anything like it in the world today. You want to look good? Contact Missy at missylemay.myitworks.com. Look good today. Completely natural.
This program is brought to you in part by BereaOnline.com, covering the news and events of Madison County since 1995. This program is brought to you by L81, a proud sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television. Renfro's Paint and Collision Center in Richmond and Berea, 369-4111. Also sponsor of Play of the Game. Waffle House, located at North Keeneland and the EKU bypass. Renfro's Collision, the only body shop with 2 Madison County locations, is here to serve you. At Renfro's Collision, you can look forward to the best possible repair experience. We have the latest tools, training, equipment, and technology. We have what others don't have. Why take the risk with someone else? Contact us at 369-4111 for a completely free estimate. It's your car, it's your choice. Don't let an insurance company tell you otherwise. Renfro's Paint and Collision.
This program is sponsored by Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. It's good barbecue, done right.
Welcome back to Madison Central Field. Jerry Goebel with Jamal Davis, and Madison Central with the early lead on Dunbar, and they're kicking to Dunbar now. They squib it up the middle. Number 10 for Dunbar takes it. That's Brandon Duncan. He's down the right-hand sideline. Oh, there he stepped out of bounds, and it is a good thing for Madison Central because
I tell you what, though, I saw a little hold in there. That sounds difficult for me as a defensive player. Of course, we wind all the time. I saw a yank of a jersey there.
Yeah. Interesting that, of course, he got running room down the sideline, and he's fast. There's no doubt he was going to go if it had not been for a step out of bounds, and we can't see that from here. So we take the, sorry about that, folks, a little technical difficulty, but we take the referee's word for that. And they're getting ready to start Dunbar. 1st and 10 on their own 39. Thompson under center, wide out right and left, tailbacks. He drops the Hardaway. There's nothing there. He just has not found anything.
I'm telling you, Jared, the defensive line's come to play today for Central.
Absolutely.
I sense a little attitude out here on their defensive line. And as a former defensive player, that gets my blood going. Because
tell me if I'm seeing this wrong, but it really appears to me that the defensive lineman, a lot of times the lineman occupies somebody and a linebacker will step up and make a play, but in these cases the defensive linemen are just getting off a block. And
you know, most defenses are designed that way for the D lineman to take up the blocks, and it leaves your linebacker against the running back.
Yeah.
But if you got a defensive lineman that's whooping his blocker and making a tackle, there's nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely.
That is good defense.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
And good coaching.
They declined the penalty. It was a false start, illegal motion of some kind against Dunbar. Madison Central with a good stop. They decided to take it as 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
So Dunbar takes the ball, 2nd and 10 from their own 39. Thompson in shotgun, wide out to the left, into motion, coming to the right. And motion back again. He hands it to Hardaway. There's a little bit of running room this time, but there's not much.
They made a good block on there, but that's the thing, when you're playing defense, you know, especially up front like Central's doing, you might zip a couple yards, but just as long as it's not on a consistent basis, that's the toughest thing to do as a defense.
Well, he came through that hole and he was diving through it, which means he's not going to get much more than what he gets as he gets through that hole. He's going to hit the ground. So
exactly right.
We got Thompson in shotgun formation, got Hardaway set up right and behind him, in motion, hands it to Hardaway again. He's got no room, maybe 2 yards, maybe.
Now it seems like they're going to stick with their run, but we're playing good up front.
Yeah, they either really believe that that's going to eventually work, or maybe that, you know, there's sometimes that coaches script plays just to keep everybody knowing what they're doing for a little while. So hard to know for sure, but right now it's not working.
Yeah, some coaches have the first 15, first 20 plays done and scripted already, so you know you can practice those and get them down packed.
Yeah. But you know they're going to be hesitant to kick it away, I think, right here. Dunbar in punt formation, lined up at about the 45-yard line, their own 45. Snaps there, pressure on him. hits it away and out of bounds. But that's probably, for their sideline, they're pretty happy with that.
Yeah. You know, sometimes you want to kick it out of bounds. It's better than kicking it to somebody that's dangerous back there that, you know, can give you more fits.
Absolutely. Madison Central will take over 1st and 10 on their own 27-yard line is the official call. Of course, they've scored a touchdown on the punt return, and we're going to see now how the offense can get going. They had one offensive series. It stalled out around midfield, so we'll see how Madison Central can do in offense as they take over 1st and 10 and their own 27. Stocker under center, wideouts to the right, I formation behind him. He turns, drops it off to Hawkins. Hawkins with some running room up the middle, spin move, gets hit. He picked up about 7 there. Pretty nifty running in the middle.
Those are some nifty moves. I like him.
Yeah.
I tell you, as a former defensive player, you like a player that can run the ball like that.
Absolutely.
Get your time to rest on the sideline.
Keeps clock running, as we talked about that.
Yeah.
2 minutes, 51 seconds to go, first quarter. Stocker in shotgun. 4 wideouts to the right. He takes a snap. He drops. He throws it out to Bosley. Again, kind of high, but Bosley does get it. Picks up a yard and a half, 2 yards maybe. It's going to leave 3rd and 1. Again, that feels really dangerous.
Man, I'll tell you, what it seems like the problem is going from hash to hash. So not only is the pass 6 yards in the air, it's it's sideways 15 yards.
Yeah, absolutely. It seems to me that, I don't know, that's just a tough play to make, but they're making it. Hawkins gets the handoff, but he's dropped. I missed the snap on that, but Hawkins got dropped about 5 yards deep. Somebody got whipped up front.
Yeah, we got beat on front. And there's nothing the running back can do. No matter who he is. Once you get the ball, there's somebody that's standing there in a good football position, you're going to be in trouble.
So Madison Central goes 3 and out. I keep believing that some of those plays they're throwing that wide screen. Maybe there's an eventual play that's going to come out of that, the deep threat somehow.
Yeah,
set them up or something.
It seems like there's something that they saw on film that makes them think that they can set something up or that can break for a big play.
Brandon Duncan, we've already seen him once. He's dangerous, so we've got Nash with the punt. He's going to kick it rugby style. He gets it end over end, but it's low, and it kicks well for Madison Central again. So bounced right around it.
That punter is big time right now.
Absolutely. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna take a break. We'll be right back. We'll catch that comment when we come back. Madison Central leading with 1:12 to go in the first quarter, 6-0 over Dunbar. It's Madison County School Sports Television.
This program is sponsored by Luxury Pet Services, the home for the happy dogs. State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel in Richmond. Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue, the tastiest barbecue around. Respect the queue. Premier Home Care in Richmond. Simple's Chiropractic in Richmond and Berea. Hoppers Jewelry. Central Bank in Richmond. Vice & Smith CPAs. Davenport Custom Guitars, 807 East Main in Richmond. Hall's Auto Service Center. James & James CPAs, Richmond. Guardian Bank. Faith Created Assembly of God Church. First Gear downtown. Pro Signs in Southern Hills Plaza. And WWAG Radio.
This program is brought to you in part by BereaOnline.com, covering the news and events of Madison County since 1995.
You can now watch Madison County school sports on WKYT.com. Just go to WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond. WKYT TV, an official sponsor of Madison County School Sports. Time Warner Business Class. Call Time Warner Cable today. Watch Madison County School Sports programming on Madison County Schools Cable Channel 9, Time Warner Cable Channel 5, on YouTube, and now on WKYT.com/Your Town and click Richmond.
Premier Home Care in Richmond is a proud sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television. Premier Home Care has all the sports orthotics you need for any sports injury. Be sure to check out our retail location for all your sports orthotics. Premier Home Care in Richmond.
There's no place like home to heal. Premier Home Care. Premier Home Care.
This program is brought to you by L81, a proud sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television. Renfro's Paint and Collision Center in Richmond and Berea, 369-4111. Also sponsor of Play of the Game. Waffle House, located at North Keeneland and the EKU bypass. Renfro's Collision, the only body shop with 2 Madison County locations, is here to serve you. At Renfro's Collision, you can look forward to the best possible repair experience. We have the latest tools, training, equipment, and technology. We have what others don't have. Why take the risk with someone else? Contact us at 369-4111 for a completely free estimate. It's your car, it's your choice. Don't let an insurance company tell you otherwise. Renfro's Paint and Collision.
This program is sponsored by Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. It's good barbecue, done right.
Welcome back to Madison Central High School Field. We're back to live action. We've got Thompson with the pitch to running back Brandon Duncan. He doesn't get much. Looks like he gets just a couple yards.
I like the way Central's looking up front. It's going to be tough for them to get the ball right on them today.
Yeah, I agree with you. Right now, they've just really handled them up front. Madison Central's set on defense. Got fair middle linebacker, looks like. And Thompson takes a snap. No misdirection, busted. He's running. Just glad to not get a sack in end zone, I think, right there for them.
Yeah. Somebody made a mistake.
I think that may be the last play of the first quarter. Madison Central's done a really good job. Of course, that play was helped in that they had a busted play. But Madison Central's done a great job so far of really handling up front. So that'll be the end of the first quarter. We're going to go to a break with Madison Central leading 6-0. We'll come back as they switch ends of the field and get ready to go a second quarter on the Madison County School Sports Television.
This program is sponsored by Luxury Pet Services, the home for the happy dogs. State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel in Richmond. Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue, the tastiest barbecue around. Respect the queue. Premier Home Care in Richmond. Simple's Chiropractic in Richmond and Berea. Hoppers Jewelry. Central Bank in Richmond. Vice & Smith CPAs. Davenport Custom Guitars, 807 East Main in Richmond. Hall's Auto Service Center. James & James CPAs, Richmond. Guardian Bank. Faith Created Assembly of God Church. First Gear downtown. Pro Signs in Southern Hills Plaza. And WWAG Radio.
I want you to watch Madison County School Sports Television.
This program is brought to you in part by BereaOnline.com, covering the news and events of Madison County since 1995. This program is brought to you by L81, a proud sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television. Renfro's Paint and Collision Center in Richmond and Berea, 369-4111. Also sponsor of Play of the Game. Waffle House, located at North Keeneland and the EKU Bypass.
This program is sponsored by Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. It's good barbecue, done right.
Renfro's Collision, the only body shop with 2 Madison County locations, is here to serve you. At Renfro's Collision, you can look forward to the best possible repair experience. We have the latest tools, training, equipment, and technology. We have what others don't have. Why take the risk with someone else? Contact us at 369-4111 for a completely free estimate. It's your car, it's your choice. Don't let an insurance company tell you otherwise. Renfro's Paint and Collision.
Welcome back to Madison County School Sports Television. We're at Madison Central Field. Homecoming night. Beautiful evening out here. Madison Central playing Lexington Dunbar. Jamal, welcome to the broadcast crew with us. Enjoy having you with me tonight. Tell us what do you see out there that first quarter?
I saw some good defense, and I also saw great special teams. The thing is here, our defense is playing pretty good football here.
Yeah, it looks like it held them to no first downs.
Yeah, and that's tough to do.
Difficult.
It's tough to do for a whole quarter.
All right, sure. Ready to get back to action. Thompson in shotgun. He drops back. Well, he gets the draw, but there's just nothing there. I will tell you this. I think the statistician is wrong. I think they did get a first down that one pass play.
It seemed like they did, didn't it?
Down here, a little slant pattern.
Oh, that's right.
But but at any rate, they didn't get much.
Get up one. Central give up one.
And this is exactly where Dunbar doesn't want to be. They're punting again from their own end zone with good return men from Madison Central. We got Hawkins and Bosley back deep. And this just helps Madison Central keep the field position in their favor.
And I always think it's a good idea to have 2 returners back there.
I like that.
That cuts off half the field for both of the guys. They can only focus on one side of the field.
Dunbar ready to punt. He kicks it. He gets it off. He was at some pressure, and there's a high kick. Fair caught by Bosley at the 32-yard line. They're going to start off with great field position.
And see, that is why I say special teams is very important. If you get the football on the 32 here going in, any coach will take that every time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Madison Central needs to get something going on offense. While they have gotten the lead here, they did it in a special teams play we talked about earlier. The defense has been great, but their offense has sputtered. So let's see what they can get going as we get going in the second quarter. 11:09 to go, second quarter. Stocker's coming in under shotgun this time, in the under center in the I formation. He hands it off to Hawkins. He's got a little running room to the right. He's dragging some tacklers. He takes him down. About 7-yard pickup.
And we'll take that.
Those are tough yards.
Oh,
there.
Yeah, that's tough yards. And that wears defenses down.
Yeah, we'll call
that was
that.
the first time Stalker was under center, wasn't it?
He's not been under there much. And sometimes you get a guy running downhill a little bit to help him get off to a little better start.
Yeah.
They're in the I formation again. We got wide out to the right, one to the left, and then Stalker under center. He takes a snap, drops it, he hands it to Hawkins. Hawkins does a little juke back there, gets some room, and he's going to make first down and much more, down to about the 7.
That's tough running.
Yeah, it seemed like he got a little hole, busted through it, and then from there, wow, made some moves and got on down to the 7-yard line.
Yes, Central has a good running back, that's for sure.
Madison County schools in general have really, there's a good running back down at Madison Southern, Damian Harris. We've been showing some of his stuff. Of course, Dominique Hawkins and Kenja Bosley, wide out here, has had a great year so far. Yeah. So they've got a timeout on the field. We're going to take it with them. We'll be right back on the Madison County School Sports Television.
Aw, that is just the cutest thing. Whether you're going out of town, on business, spring break, vacation, or just to get away, Luxury Pet Service is a phone call away. Luxury Pet Service is owned and operated by LaDonna Sizemore Whitecamp. You'll be secure in knowing your pet will be taken care of by highly trained and loving professionals. Luxury Pet Services also has grooming services and extraordinary daycare service too. Our mission at Luxury Pet Services is to care for your pet in a safe and friendly environment where dogs have fun. When you leave your dog with us, it's like leaving a member of your family, and that is a responsibility we take seriously. Luxury Pet Services is located about 3 minutes from Richmond Center. Visit our website or Facebook us. Luxury Pet Services, the home for happy dogs.
Premier Home Care in Richmond is a proud sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television. Premier Home Care has all the sports orthotics you need for any sports injury. Be sure to check out our retail location for all your sports orthotics. Premier Home Care in Richmond.
There's no place like home to heal. Premier Home Care. Premier Home Care.
You can now watch Madison County School Sports on WKYT.com. Just go to WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond. WKYT TV, an official sponsor of Madison County School Sports. Time Warner Business Class. Call Time Warner Cable today. Watch Madison County School Sports programming on Madison County Schools Cable Channel 9, Time Warner Cable Channel 5, on YouTube, and now on WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond.
I want you to watch Madison County School Sports Television.
This program is sponsored by Luxury Pet Services, the home for the happy dogs. State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel in Richmond. Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue, the tastiest barbecue around. Respect the queue. Premier Home Care in Richmond. Simple's Chiropractic in Richmond and Berea. Hoppers Jewelry. Central Bank in Richmond. Vice & Smith CPAs. Davenport Custom Guitars, 807 East Main in Richmond. Hall's Auto Service Center, James & James CPAs, Richmond. Guardian Bank, Faith Created Assembly of God Church. First Gear downtown. Pro Signs in Southern Hills Plaza. And WWAG Radio.
This program is brought to you by L81, a proud sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television. Renfro's Paint and Collision Center in Richmond and Berea, 369-4111. Also sponsor of Play of the Game. Waffle House, located at North Keeneland and the EKU Bypass. Renfro's Collision, the only body shop with 2 Madison County locations, is here to serve you. At Renfro's Collision, you can look forward to the best possible repair experience. We have the latest tools, training, equipment, and technology. We have what others don't have. Why take the risk with someone else? Contact us at 369-4111 for a completely free estimate. It's your car, it's your choice. Don't let an insurance company tell you otherwise. Renfro's Paint and Collision.
This program is sponsored by Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. It's good barbecue, done right.
Welcome back to Madison County School Sports Television. Madison Central ball, 1st and 10 on the 7-yard line. As they've driven it down from the 32-yard line and ready to punch it in. We've got Stalker under center. Wideouts right and left. He drops back. Play action fake. He's running it. He's got room. He's in. Touchdown. Good play call.
He had several options on that play, too.
Yeah. You know, the game is so different. The quarterbacks manage so much more. That I'm talking to Coach Brown earlier in the month, and he was talking about how much they do in terms of reading and deciding, and maybe am I going to hand it off or not? Well, they may make that decision watching a linebacker or defensive back. They're going for 2 again. Stocker under center. Takes the snap. He hands it to Hawkins. He got some room. He's running hard. Good hard running. He got hit, but he plowed right through it. We're going to take a break as Madison Central just goes up. They go up by 14-0 with 10 minutes, 22 seconds to go in the second quarter. Again on the Madison County School Sports Television.
That's what you got to do.
This program is sponsored by Luxury Pet Services, the home for the happy dogs. State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel in Richmond. Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue, the tastiest barbecue around. Respect the queue. Premier Home Care in Richmond. Simple's Chiropractic in Richmond and Berea. Hoppers Jewelry. Central Bank in Richmond. Vice & Smith CPAs. Davenport Custom Guitars, 807 East Main in Richmond. Hall's Auto Service Center. James & James CPAs, Richmond. Guardian Bank. Faith Created Assembly of God Church. First Gear downtown. Pro Signs in Southern Hills Plaza. And WWAG Radio.
This program is brought to you by L81, a proud sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television. Renfro's Paint and Collision Center in Richmond and Berea, 369-4111. Also sponsor of Play of the Game. Waffle House, located at North Keeneland and the EKU Bypass. Renfro's Collision, the only body shop with 2 Madison County locations, is here to serve you. At Renfro's Collision, you can look forward to the best possible repair experience. We have the latest tools, training, equipment, and technology. We have what others don't have. Why take the risk with someone else? Contact us at 369-4111 for a completely free estimate. It's your car, it's your choice. Don't let an insurance company tell you otherwise. Renfro's Paint and Collision.
This program is sponsored by Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. It's good barbecue. Done right.
Welcome back to the Madison Central High School, Madison County School Sports Television. We just took us a little Cajun fry break. Those are Cajun fries from Gridiron Barbecue. And we've got back to action. The kick is up the middle, squib kick. Over to number 5. That's Taylor Smith. He's running to the right, but he doesn't get much. And there's a little extra activity going on with McClurg. And let's see, that's number 69, Mike Grayler from Dunbar. But nothing called, just trying to do their job blocking.
Yeah, they want to get on film a little bit there. You want to show the coaches you got a little nasty. As long as you don't get a penalty, I guess the coaches don't mind it much.
Absolutely. The kicking game is definitely altered the way Madison Central wants to play. We're not having their normal kicker in, so it's not affected them terribly so far, but you hope it doesn't as well.
I mean, it could definitely come back and be a key in this game.
Thompson. He's waiting for everybody to get in the game, and there we go. He's at the shotgun position. He's got Duncan behind him. Wideouts right, left. Drops it off to Duncan. He's running in the middle, but there's not much there. Maybe 2 yards. Maybe a yard. I don't know.
Central's defense, the front 7 here has come to play today.
Well, if you're Dunbar, you know, I know their coaching staff has to be disappointed. Get on a guy and block, but sometimes you just get physically outmanned, and sometimes it's out hustled or whatever at that line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and as a coach, you want to stick with it, but there's going to come a point in time, especially if the score keeps going like it is here, that they're going to have to put the ball up a little bit more.
Absolutely. Thompson comes up under center. got Duncan behind him, wide out right and left. He hands it to Duncan. He gets a little bit of running room this time. Maybe gets about 4. I'm going to leave us 3rd and 5. 9 minutes, 21 seconds to go in the second quarter. Ball's going to be 3rd and 5 on about the 33-yard line. Dunbar, I think we talked about earlier, 1 first down.
Yeah, and that run there is probably the most they've had all game.
Yeah, not much. And Dunbar's calling another timeout. They seem a little bit discombobulated. They're going to talk it over. While they're talking it over, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back on the Madison County School Sports Television.
This program is sponsored by Luxury Pet Services, the home for the happy dogs. State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel in Richmond. Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue, the tastiest barbecue around. Respect the queue. Premier Home Care in Richmond. Simple's Chiropractic in Richmond and Berea. Hoppers Jewelry. Central Bank in Richmond. Vice & Smith CPAs. Davenport Custom Guitars, 807 East Main in Richmond. Hall's Auto Service Center. James & James CPAs, Richmond. Guardian Bank. Faith Created Assembly of God Church. First Gear downtown. Pro Signs in Southern Hills Plaza. And WWAG Radio. Okay, are you tired of stepping into that shower and risking serious injury? Well, no more. Check out Premier Home Care's walk-in shower systems. Come by Premier Home Care and let them show you how easy it is to install a brand new walk-in shower system. Don't risk injury anymore. Get a walk-in shower system from Premier Home Care.
There's no place like home to heal. Premier Home Care. Premier Home Care.
I want you to watch Madison County School Sports Television.
This program is brought to you in part by BereaOnline.com, covering the news and events of Madison County since 1995. This program is brought to you by L81, a proud sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television. Renfro's Paint and Collision Center in Richmond and Berea, 369-4111. Also sponsor of Play of the Game. Waffle House, located at North Keeneland and the EKU Bypass.
This program is sponsored by Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. It's good barbecue, done right.
Renfro's Collision, the only body shop with 2 Madison County locations, is here to serve you. At Renfro's Collision, you can look forward to the best possible repair experience. We have the latest tools, training, equipment, and technology. We have what others don't have. Why take the risk with someone else? Contact us at 369-4111 for a completely free estimate. It's your car, it's your choice. Don't let an insurance company tell you otherwise. Renfro's Paint and Collision.
Welcome back to Madison County School Sports Television. Jerry Goebel bringing you the action along with Jamal Davis. We've got 3rd and 5, Jamal. And Dunbar needs a first down here to keep this thing going and try not to get too far behind in the game. Thompson in shotgun formation. He's got one guy behind him. That's Duncan. He drops back. He's nifty, but he's getting chased pretty hard. He makes the throw. Oh, nearly picked off. That was dangerous.
That was a dangerous play. I mean, Central's getting good pressure on him. But it seems like some of these plays here for them are broken plays. Like maybe one of the backs going the wrong way. Or it almost like he pumped the ball and almost lost it there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened, but you're right. He definitely didn't go through a normal procedure of checking, going through his options, and before you knew it, he was having to scramble.
Yeah. He's a good athlete.
Madison Central in punt return formation as the punter is ready to go for Dunbar. He's standing on the 21. He takes the snap. He kicks it. Some pressure. It's a high kick. Taking fair catch. Oh, I tell you, he wishes he had that over. Maybe he'd like to run that one. But took the fair catch. He took it at a 36-yard line. Madison Central will take over 1st and 10 on their own 36-yard line. Probably thought he didn't have as much time as he did. You say?
You know, sometimes when the balls are up there in the air like that, they seem like they're taking forever. So, you know, I'd rather a guy, you know, err on the side of caution. Because you look at where the ball's at.
Well, absolutely. The thing with Kenja is usually he's a pretty good risk taker. He usually takes a few risks, but you're right there. He decided to fair catch it. And, you know, possession of the ball is the most important thing. So, Madison Central, with 8 minutes and 43 seconds to go before the half, they've got a nice lead, doing really well. They got a lot of wideouts here, and Stocker's in shotgun formation. He's going to take the snap. He's running an option, throws over to Hawkins, got some room. He breaks one tackle, but just can't get away from the second defender, number 6 for Dunbar. That's Andre Jones. Andre Jones got up and just held on to him.
Just held on for dear life on him. He was about a man or two away from taking that for a touchdown.
Nice pickup on the play, though. 2nd and 4. Stocker still looks like he's going to be in shotgun formation. They are doing no huddle offense, which really I think is affecting Dunbar's substitution plan. Stocker.
Where's the other defense?
Absolutely. Stocker in shotgun. He fakes it. It's the play action. He's running. Got a little bit of room. Had McClurg open. Overthrew him.
That was a pretty looking play.
It was.
That is one he's going to look at and want that one back for sure.
Well, it's on the run, and you know that floating that pass just a little bit tough to get the right touch on it.
It is definitely harder than what people will think. You run in one direction. He's right-handed. He's running to his left.
Good point. Madison Central now looks like they're going to go back to an I formation. Still have wideouts, both right and left. Got Hatchett, Bosley, Cameron, Thomas. He hands it off to Hawkins. Got a little bit of room, breaks a tackle, makes the first down. They had him stopped for a 4th down coming up, but he got through it.
I like to call that is a get in the weight room run.
Yeah.
You know, because he had to break that last tackle to get the first down, and that was.
Well, it's mano y mano, right? It's which one?
Yes, sir.
So,
good run by Hawkins.
Absolutely. You gotta like Madison Central. They can go to a power run formation, and then they're spread wide here. It looks like a West Coast offense.
You can definitely tell they're well coached. That's for sure, because they have a ton of formations here.
Did Burt Brown tell you to say that?
Yeah, he owes me $1 for that.
Stocker in shotgun formation. He drops back. There's a flag. He throws it. Oh, said that bounced in there. He threw it straight to him, but incompletion. And there's a flag on a play. I'm not sure what the call is.
There was almost. Was there anybody around for Central?
I didn't even see anybody. They got a false start on Madison Central. That'll give them, legal procedure. But we're going to be 1st down and 15. So I'm not sure what he did right there. He's fortunate that ball didn't get picked off.
Yeah, that was almost too easy for the linebacker.
Absolutely. Madison Central got 5 guys in the spread out in wideout formation.
It's empty backfield there.
Empty backfield. You got Stocker in shotgun formation. 4 wideouts left, 1 to the right. Stocker takes a snap. He starts to run. He's got some room and a block. Oh, he's got room. And he makes the 1st down and a couple more. Great play by Madison Central.
Good move, no flags. It's good execution.
Well, you know, if you're a quarterback, you like throwing. You like throwing touchdowns. But you got to do what's right, down distance, and what the defense gives you. And that was a great example.
And I think even throwing touchdowns, as a quarterback, you want to make plays, and that's what he did right there. He made a play when his team needed it.
Absolutely. Good job of picking and taking what the defense gave you. 6 minutes, 44 seconds to go, second quarter. Stocker under center, one back in the backfield. That's Hawkins. Stocker takes a snap. He hands it to Hawkins. He's hit in the backfield. Oh, nearly got away, spun out, but couldn't get away from him.
And that's why football is such a great team sport. Because if you have one player that has a bad play, it affects you.
Well, and you think about that as they know film time comes tomorrow or Sunday. They want to probably do something really big right now and do the right thing.
You want to make up for that.
Exactly.
Most definitely.
Stocker under center. Takes a snap. He drops back. He throws it deep. He's got Bosley open.
Oh, he got a foot down.
Oh, he got pushed out of bounds.
Oh, that looked like he got a foot down.
Oh, close. I wish we had a camera here. He did his best. He tried to get a foot down, didn't he? Beautiful pass, beautiful route. Caught it just as he was in the air, got pushed.
He's a good athlete.
Absolutely.
You don't do those. Right? You don't do those type of plays there if you're not a good athlete.
To have the presence of mind to try to get a foot down, wow.
It looked like to me he got a foot down. In my opinion, doesn't count, Jerry.
Well, you got a better angle than me. You're at least a yard closer right here. So, Madison Central
still a good catch.
3rd and 14. Stocker in shotgun formation. Wideouts 4 to the left. He's running it again, and this time they get him, but he still picked up about 4. Just couldn't quite get away from the one linebacker.
Yeah, he's back to the regular line of scrimmage.
What do you do right here, Jamal? It's 4th and 11.
You almost don't have a choice. Is the kicker the same as the punter?
I think punter's different, and he's punted pretty well. But
that's fine. That's right. He did.
Looks like here they're going to go for it. We got 4th and 11. Maybe they're going to try and draw him offside, see if they get any help. But
get a couple more yards.
This might be an Indian break. Dunbar has to call their timeout.
Yeah, caused some confusion, not knowing for sure what they were going to do, and then deciding to go for it. Dunbar had to burn one. We've got 5 minutes and 17 seconds to go in the first half. Madison Central up 14-0 over Dunbar. We'll be right back on the Madison County School Sports Television.
This program is sponsored by Luxury Pet Services, the home for the happy dogs. State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond. Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue, the tastiest barbecue around. Respect the queue. Premier Home Care in Richmond. Simple's Chiropractic in Richmond and Berea. Hoppers Jewelry. Central Bank in Richmond. Vice & Smith CPAs. Davenport Custom Guitars, 807 East Main in Richmond. Hall's Auto Service Center. James & James CPAs, Richmond. Guardian Bank. Faith Created Assembly of God Church. First Gear downtown. Pro Signs in Southern Hills Plaza. And WWAG Radio. Okay, are you tired of stepping into that shower and risking serious injury? Well, no more. Check out Premier Home Care's walk-in shower systems. Come by Premier Home Care and let them show you how easy it is to install a brand new walk-in shower system. Don't risk injury anymore. Get a walk-in shower system from Premier Home Care.
There's no place like home to heal. Premier Home Care. Premier Home Care.
This program is brought to you in part by BereaOnline.com, covering the news and events of Madison County since 1995. This program is brought to you by L81, a proud sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television. Renfro's Paint and Collision Center in Richmond and Berea, 369-4111. Also sponsor of Play of the Game. Waffle House, located at North Keeneland and the EKU Bypass. Renfro's Collision, the only body shop with 2 Madison County locations, is here to serve you. At Renfro's Collision, you can look forward to the best possible repair experience. We have the latest tools, training, equipment, and technology. We have what others don't have. Why take the risk with someone else? Contact us at 369-4111 for a completely free estimate. It's your car, it's your choice. Don't let an insurance company tell you otherwise. Renfro's Paint and Collision.
This program is sponsored by Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. It's good barbecue. Done right.
Welcome back to Madison Central Field, Madison County School Sports Television. Madison Central, 4th and 11. Stocker takes a snap in shotgun. He throws it over the middle. He's got Hawkins open. Hawkins makes a guy miss. He's gone. Touchdown. Madison Central, touchdown. Great play, Jamal. Wow.
It almost looked like he had about 3 or 4 receivers open on that play.
He did. It seemed like he got a lot of time, and they got open for him.
Wow.
Big time move. Tell me what you saw there around the 10-yard line. Looked like he made a big move on a guy.
That is him being an athlete. Hawkins is a good athlete. When you want to get your athletes the ball in space so they can be creative. And you almost, as soon as he caught it, you almost knew he was going to score.
Yeah. If a linebacker or a defensive back has a guy that's 2 yards away, he's licking his chops. If he's 6 or 8 yards away, he's scared out of his wits.
Yeah.
He knows the guy's getting ready to try and pull a move on him. All right, going for 2 again. Stocker in shotgun. He takes a snap. He's running. He's got it. Nobody really got to him.
Stocker's running the football well.
Yeah. They've seen something in film, and you can tell it right there. We're going to stay right here as Madison Central gets ready to kick off to Dunbar. We've got about 5 minutes to go. We want to stay here because I want to take a minute. Just, Jamal, tell me, I know you spent your years at EKU playing football. Now you guys are in business here in town. Gridiron Barbecue. Tell me a little bit about how things are going for you guys.
We moved over on 711 Big Hill Avenue, right next to the lease zone in the old Dairy Queen building. And I tell you what, Big Hill is a great location. A lot of cars pass you. And we're having a ball, man. We're just cooking. I tell people I'm just a fat guy with a barbecue grill that likes to eat.
Well, you guys come in and see Jamal and taste some of that barbecue, and like I mentioned earlier, those Cajun fries. So it's good times. Well, we're back here at Madison County School Sports Television. Madison Central getting ready to kick off, and they're going to squib kick it again. They've gone this route since the normal kicker is out tonight. Picks it up around the 35. He's got gang tackled right there. Just not a lot available. It really messes up your return game when you kick it to those up backs.
Absolutely, because you practice all week of setting up a return, and here comes the ball dribbling down the field. Yeah. And really, you have to pick it up because they can get it.
Absolutely, and you're nervous just about where we get the ball. So you almost trade out, say, I'll be glad to get it around to 30 or 35, just make sure I secure the football.
And I guarantee the guy that's getting the ball, he probably hadn't touched the ball all year, even in practice.
He's used to blocking.
Yeah, so that's a nervous play for the receivers.
Well, it's a big play, a big series right here, Jamal, because Dunbar will have the ball this series, and then they're going to have it to start the second half. So if they could put some kind of drive together, they could keep this game reasonably good. If not, Madison Central really could have some kind of a commanding lead at halftime.
Big drive for both teams.
Thompson under center. You got wideouts right and left. Duncan in motion. He hands to Hardaway. He's got a little bit of room, it seems like, and then, boy, the linebackers there stopped him hard.
They are playing some good football on the front seven here at Central.
I'm going to tell you, we've not called one out because we could have called 15 of them out so far.
True.
The Renfro's hit of the game. I'm going to give that one right there. Jamesh Chenault right in the middle. Man, he stopped him. He was barreling through there and just boom, he hit a wall.
Yeah, he got my blood going here as a former linebacker. That's what you want to see.
Absolutely. I think he was joined by Tucker Fair on that one. We got Thompson under center for Dunbar. Man in motion, hands it up the middle. Same exact thing. I mean, that's got to be getting old for Dunbar.
They have got to come up with something else.
Well, the more you do that, the more the players can key on that.
And also, as a defense, that gets you riled up. And as an offense, that hurts your morale when you can't run the football.
Absolutely.
But it looks like they're trying to set up something else. So Central has to be aware, just because they're stopping it, that could be setting up another play.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Sometimes if you watch the Denzel Washington movie, what was that one? The football movie he talks about is like Novocaine. Sometimes doing something over and over and over kind of put people to sleep.
Exactly.
And he drops back. He throws over the middle. There he's got a guy deep. Number 5 for Dunbar. He's going to make it, it looks like. He's in. Touchdown. You just said it.
That was almost my point exactly.
Wow, you cannot have called that. I don't know if I should be happy for it, but you did. You made a call. That's exactly what you were saying. They set it up, didn't they?
Well, you know, as a defensive player, you almost get lulled to sleep too.
Yeah.
And that's one of the coaches. I'll guarantee the coaches out here were yelling pass, pass, pass.
Yeah.
But as a defensive player, you can stop them all day. Then here comes the ball in the middle, get open. It's not
Yeah. It's assignment football, and at the same time, you know, Jamesh Chenault and Fair, they kept easing up. Probably. I want to get a little closer, hit him a little sooner. Now we've got Dunbar set to take the point after. They're going for the normal point after touchdown. No, it's a fake. He's stopped. Oh, he's ripped down. Hatchet with the big play right there. Nice play. I don't know if it was intended or if he kind of bobbled the snap.
Yeah, the snap didn't look like it was on point. Because if that was a fake, that wasn't very good. Because
not a very good one. Well, we've got 3 minutes, 31 seconds to go. Madison Central leading 22-6. We're going to be right back on the Madison County School Sports Television.
Premier Home Care in Richmond is a proud sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television. Premier Home Care has all the sports orthotics you need for any sports injury. Be sure to check out our retail location for all your sports orthotics. Premier Home Care in Richmond.
There's no place like home to heal. Premier Home Care. Premier Home Care.
This program is sponsored by Luxury Pet Services, the home for the happy dogs. State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel in Richmond. Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue, the tastiest barbecue around. Respect the queue. Premier Home Care in Richmond. Simple's Chiropractic in Richmond and Berea. Hoppers Jewelry. Central Bank in Richmond. Vice and Smith CPAs. Davenport Custom Guitars, 807 East Main in Richmond. Hall's Auto Service Center, James & James CPAs, Richmond. Guardian Bank, Faith Created Assembly of God Church. First Gear downtown. Pro Signs in Southern Hills Plaza. And WWAG Radio.
This program is sponsored by Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. It's good barbecue. Done right.
Renfro's Collision, the only body shop with 2 Madison County locations, is here to serve you. At Renfro's Collision, you can look forward to the best possible repair experience. We have the latest tools, training, equipment, and technology. We have what others don't have. Why take the risk with someone else? Contact us at 369-4111 for a completely free estimate. It's your car, it's your choice. Don't let an insurance company tell you otherwise. Renfro's Paint and Collision.
Welcome back to Madison County School Sports Television. Jamal, great touchdown there by Dunbar, and they really needed it.
Yeah, they did. You know, Central, the defense got lulled to sleep there. They got a big play.
Cost them. Kick is deep. Madison Central takes it. It looks like Chenault. No, number 37. I'm sorry. He's big hit, and it looks like Dunbar may have gotten it.
Big pile up.
Now there's flags. That'll probably go against both teams, I would say. No, Madison Central recovers the fumble. That's huge.
That is huge because, you know, that big play there, they got a touchdown. Then, you know, it's 3 minutes left and they get the ball after halftime there. It's a huge recovery by Central.
Well, 3:16 to go. There's flags on the play. I'm not sure what the flags are. I know they're probably seeing a little bit of stuff going on in there, a little extracurricular activity.
That is a place you do not want to be under a pile, searching for a football. I've been there thousands of times, and it hurts.
Sound like you have experience. That flag's against Dunbar. Well, that's a big time bad break for Dunbar. Good one for Madison Central, because we're getting ready to have Dunbar with possibly the ball back, could score it again, and then get the ball back to start the second half. The momentum you could feel changing that play alone.
That could change the ball game.
Yeah.
You know, the football being on the ground can change the momentum of a football game.
All right, Madison Central coming out to take over. They got the ball now midfield, and got wide outs to the right and left. Hunter Stocker is going to go under center to take the snap. I formation with Hawkins deep in the backfield. He pitches it. He pitches it in the reverse to Bosley. He's got a little bit of running room. Can he? Nope, he can't break contain. They did a good job staying home enough. And we'll lose about 5 yards on the play, Jamal. What do you see?
You know, I think that's a play that we need to set up a little more. Central needs to set that play up a little more.
Yeah.
Because the defense, you want them to start flowing before they do that. I don't know if they didn't get off the ball, it looked like, and that was perfect for that play. They just stood there almost.
Yeah. Looked like the second pitch, a little bit of a tougher angle.
Yeah.
If your angle's better, then your speed to this sideline is quicker, but he had to go backwards a little bit. Stocker takes a snap. He hands it up the middle. Oh, he picks up 5. That's number 34. Sorry, I'm not. Yeah, it's Jonathan Ty.
Yeah, he's a new guy.
New guy into the game. He ran it hard, picked up 5 yards. I'm going to turn this thing over to you, Jamal, for the rest of the half. I got to go down. My daughter's part of the homecoming festivities, so I'll see you in the second half. Root them on.
All righty. We got Stocker back on their center here. They're in the I formation. Third down here in about 10. Put the ball up. Oh, complete. Number 89 there. Good pass. Good pass and good catch there. On the catch we had there for the first down of Cameron Thomas. Excellent. And that's exactly what you need. Now we got Stocker back on the center here in the I. We got Ty Dodd in the I here. He's fighting for yards, and that's what you want to see from a running back that's getting his shot here. Come in, and he's ran the ball 2 times pretty hard there. That's what you want to see. And that's Jonathan Ty there. Picked up about 4. You got Stocker back on their center. They're in the I formation here. Ball fake here. He's going to be sacked there. That was almost a little bit of a coverage sack there. Nobody from Central was able to get open from the guy there. Got 1:16 left in the first half. It's 3rd and 6 here.
Flying solo for halftime?
Yeah. His daughter's down there, man, on court. I told him to bring back a victory here. We need a homecoming queen or something or another. What they call it there? What happened to the kicker?
Here's a soccer goal. Got mad. He post. Broke his ankle. 15.
The 3rd and 15 here for Central. They're on the 29-yard line. There's 1:16 left in the first half. Stocker is under center in the I formation. We got, looks like Ty's dot in the I again. Ball fake. Got a guy open here. Oh, incomplete. Incomplete. Bosley almost had it there. It's a pretty good play by the defensive back. He broke on the football. Looked like he got his hand in there. 4th and 15 on 29. We've got 1:09 left here in the first half for Central. Making a couple substitutions here. Looks like number 5 is coming in the ball game. Got a Cameron Hatchett. We got receivers on both sides here. Looks like we're going to be back in I formation here. Stocker is in the shotgun here. Got backs on both sides of him. May have a little pressure here from Dunbar. Got pressure from Dunbar here. Stocker drops back. Gets the ball away here. Oh! He was trying to hit Hatchet there, and it looks like the defensive back broke on the football there. Pretty good break on the football by Brandon Duncan. Couldn't come over the interception, but a pretty good break on the football. Hatchet was open there for a second, it seems, and you can see what Stocker was looking at, but defense make good plays sometimes, and that's what happened.
He caught it about the 5. Now, I think he could have had a pretty good return on that, but because he dropped it, they actually save a lot of time. They get it at their own 29-yard line.
So we got Dunbar coming out. They're getting on the 29-yard line. Got a minute and 2 seconds left here. Score Central 22 and Dunbar 6.
And a minute 2 to play. Start the old play clock, and Zimmery Thompson will come out of the shotgun.
We got Thompson in the shotgun here. Got two receivers on each side here. One in motion. Fakes the handoff here. They're going deep. Bosley intercepts the football, and he is going the other way, folks. Bosley is on the 30. Good play. Oh, he's still running, guys. To the 10, to the 5, and he's in. Touchdown. Great play by Bosley on defense. I'm telling you, that's exactly what Central needed. Dunbar threw the ball up there, and Bosley made a great play on it and turned into a receiver and a running back. You can definitely tell that he is.
There's flags back at the 15.
Oh, there are flags on the field. Didn't see that flag there on the 15. You get kids there that they get excited once they see their teammate making a play. And then they might get a little happy and hit somebody in the back. It looks like Central's blocking the back. So the touchdown's going to get called back, but Central still has the ball. Bosley made a great play. I hate that got called back for Bosley. That was an excellent. He high pointed the football. And what I mean by that is what you learn on defense. Your defensive back linebacker, you want to high point the football. You want to go up and get the football at its highest point. And Bosley definitely went up and got the ball at its highest point. And that's what you want your defensive back to do. And then what he did is he turned around and turned into an offensive player pretty quick there. I hate to see that flag, but that's still a great play. And Central has a good field position here on 25. Yeah, 41 seconds left.
Indian football at the Dunbar.
We got Stocker's in the shotgun here. And we got receivers on both sides of him. Savannah field here. He's quarterback keeping in the middle. Good tackle. Good tackle by Shane Wilson there of Dunbar. Now that play, he's ran that play a couple times. And Coach Brown there, he almost had a big one there, but defense made a good play. Got 2nd and 11 here. Got 34 seconds left in the first half. The ball's on the 26. So Central's in good position here. They're trying to come up with a good play. Momentum is definitely on their side there. After that big, huge interception there by Bosley. I go back to the point, the fact that he high pointed the football. That is definitely what you want to see.
Chicken strip lodged in the teeth. Can't get it out. This is where I needed LA. No, I'm not doing that. This is where I needed LA to help sort it out. We're on sponsors. LA sponsors. Come on, Wes. The program.
We got Central back. Got Stocker. He's in shotgun here. 2nd and 11 on 26 there for Central.
One running back each way.
And Stocker drops back. He's evading the pressure a little bit, and I think he's going to get sacked here. On the 30-yard line, we got Coach Brown taking the time out here. Got 25 seconds left in the first half. Yeah, 3rd down and 15 here. Right now, what Coach Brown is wanting to do, you definitely want to get the ball in the end zone, but you also do not want to have Dunbar get any confidence here because they're getting the ball back to start the second half. What you want to do is end this on a good note, either getting a touchdown for sure, but you definitely don't want to have any negative plays here to give Dunbar any confidence here. You can definitely, you score a touchdown here, that would be huge. But you do not want to have Dunbar making anything positive right before the half. They get the ball back. So I'm sure Coach Brown is letting the guys know to be careful with the football here. He wants to execute the play, but he's probably telling Stocker here if the play's not there, let's not make it. Let's not try to make anything special here. Going to halftime 22-6. That's not a bad idea here in homecoming. So it's Coach Brown making his way off the field. We got Central here. Central has trips to the right here, Stocker.
Here we go, 25.4 seconds left, 3rd down and 15. Stocker dropping back, steps up.
Drops back. He's throwing the football in the end zone here to Bosley. Oh, and then right through Bosley's hand. Looks like there's a little bit of interference there, but no foul, no flags on the field. I tell you, Bosley has been open pretty much all night here.
Signal, personal foul, face mask.
Personal foul on Central. You got 18 seconds left. Looks like there's a yellow hanky here on the ground. We are getting Central for 15-yard penalty for personal foul penalty here.
Central's not going for a first down.
And they declined it. So.
You don't even think about this, do you?
Yeah. Wow, Dunbar declined it, so you're giving Central 2 plays instead of
Derek Thomas, I mean, they sit there and talked about it for 10, 15, 20 seconds.
Okay, so they accepted a penalty. Wow, that'd have been shocking for them not to accept the penalty, folks, because then Central would have had a 3rd down again. We pretty much gave them 2 plays to run in 18 seconds, but Dunbar finally, the coaches there came to their senses and took the penalty. So we got Stocker back in the gun. He drops back. He's trying to elude the pressure. He spins around. He's running around here. Running around. Gets away. Throws a ball. Wide open. And he gets in the end zone, folks. Wow, what a play by Stocker. You've got to be kidding me. What a play. Wow, he spent around, folks, around the 40-yard line. And, I mean, looked like he didn't have a shot to complete that play. And he threw the football, and I mean the guy was wide open for a touchdown, folks. That hurts if you're Dunbar. Wow, great play by Central. Stocker made a play there. Wow. Huge play by Stocker. Huge play by Stocker. He's under center here going for 2. Got Hawkins. Oh, and Hawkins popped. He is popped there on the 3.
I know it's not him. I thought it was going to be Andre Jones for sure, but it was Cameron Perkins.
Yeah, good pop there. Wow. Huge play by Stocker. All right, folks, we got 4.1 seconds left in the first half. Score is 28-6. Central's up. What an amazing play by Stocker. That is a play there that you will not mind looking at about 100 times there in the study hall there watching the film. Great play by Stocker. Great awareness by the receivers, running away from their guys, getting open. We got Central preparing for the kickoff here. We got 4.1 seconds left in the first half. We got Central 28-6 up on Lexington Dunbar. We'll be surprised if we see this one in the air, folks. We definitely want to squib one here with 4.1 seconds left. You do not want to get their return man any confidence here. And definitely since Dunbar gets the ball back in the second half, you want to squib this on the ground and make somebody that's not used to handling the football handle it here. You definitely don't want the ball up in the air and giving their return men any shot at making momentum for the second half or scoring a touchdown here in the first. So I'll be surprised if this thing gets off the ground at all.
That's illegal use of the pig.
And like we said, it's squibbed down here to the 18-19. Oh, good. Oh, there you go. We tackled Duncan down there, and that is the end of the first half, folks. We got Madison Central 28, and we got Lexington Dunbar at 6. It is halftime, folks. Thanks for joining us here.
Exciting first half finish. We're going to go down to the field now with Samantha Burford. She's got the coach. Let's hear from Burt Brown.
All right, Coach, you got to be happy with the first half, especially the last touchdown. What do you tell us about it?
Well, it wasn't bad, but, we gave up a cheap touchdown to him. We've been working on that all week, and our safety bites on that on the option, and he's not supposed to be up there, and we give up a cheap touchdown. But for the most part, I thought we could have stepped on their throat right now, and it should be about 35-0, but we'll take 28-6 and go in here and play defense and get the football back and do something.
So can you tell us what you'll make changes for in the second half?
Well, defensively, I think we're doing a pretty good job. Offensively, we've got to be able to run the ISO play, and we've blown a couple assignments there that probably bounce it off the goalpost. So, our game plan is they're doing what we thought they would do, and we're going to keep trying to execute that.
All right. Good luck, Coach.
This program is sponsored by Luxury Pet Services, the home for the happy dogs. State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel in Richmond. Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue, the tastiest barbecue around. Respect the queue. Premier Home Care in Richmond. Simple's Chiropractic in Richmond and Berea. Hoppers Jewelry. Central Bank in Richmond. Vice & Smith CPAs. Davenport Custom Guitars, 807 East Main in Richmond. Hall's Auto Service Center, James & James CPAs, Richmond. Guardian Bank, Faith Created Assembly of God Church. First Gear downtown. Pro Signs in Southern Hills Plaza. And WWAG Radio. Okay, are you tired of stepping into that shower and risking serious injury? Well, no more. Check out Premier Home Care's walk-in shower systems. Come by Premier Home Care and let them show you how easy it is to install a brand new walk-in shower system. Don't risk injury anymore. Get a walk-in shower system from Premier Home Care.
There's no place like home to heal. Premier Home Care. Premier Home Care.
This program is brought to you in part by BereaOnline.com, covering the news and events of Madison County since 1995. This program is brought to you by L81, a proud sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television. Renfro's Paint and Collision Center in Richmond and Berea, 369-4111. Also sponsor of Play of the Game. Waffle House, located at North Keeneland and the EKU Bypass. Renfro's Collision, the only body shop with 2 Madison County locations, is here to serve you. At Renfro's Collision, you can look forward to the best possible repair experience. We have the latest tools, training, equipment, and technology. We have what others don't have. Why take the risk with someone else? Contact us at 369-4111 for a completely free estimate. It's your car, it's your choice. Don't let an insurance company tell you otherwise. Renfro's Paint and Collision.
This program is sponsored by Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. It's good barbecue. Done right.
Tonight, we are honored to be celebrating Homecoming 2012. Can't Stop the Chop. This year's candidates represent MCHS in all areas, including clubs, organization, academics, athletics. Please join me in welcoming each of the candidates for Homecoming King and Queen. Queen candidate number 1, Miss Sadie Harden, is the daughter of John and Priscilla Harden. She is sponsored by the sophomore class. Sadie is being escorted tonight by her father, Mr. John Harden. Queen candidate number 1, Sadie Harden. Queen candidate number 2, Miss Kendall Miller, is the daughter of Dennis and Jeanette Miller. She is sponsored by the band. Tonight, Kendall is being escorted by her father, Mr. Dennis Miller. Queen candidate number 2, Kendall Miller. Queen candidate number 3, Miss Cindy Knight, is the daughter of Scott and Terry Knight. She is sponsored by the Spanish Club. Cindy is being escorted tonight by her father, Mr. Scott Knight. Queen candidate number 3, Sydney Knight. Queen candidate number 4, Miss Caitlin Carroll, is the daughter of Tim and Lisa Carroll. She is sponsored by the boys golf team. Tonight, Caitlin is being escorted by her father, Mr. Tim Carroll. Queen candidate number 4, Caitlin Carroll. Queen candidate number 5, Miss Kennedy Harden, is the daughter of Mark and Patty Gentry and the late Brian Harden. She is sponsored by the baseball team. Cindy is being escorted tonight by her stepfather, Mr. Mark Gentry. Queen candidate number 5, Kennedy Harden. Queen candidate number 6, Miss Keelan Kelsey, is the daughter of Kent and Lori Kelsey. She is sponsored by the boys basketball team. Tonight, Keelan is being escorted by her father, Mr. Kent Kelsey. Queen candidate number 6, Keelan Kelsey. Queen candidate number 7, Miss Gabriella Sabino, is the daughter of Victor and Linda Sabino. She is sponsored by the football team. Gabriella is being escorted tonight by her father, Mr. Victor Sabino. Queen candidate number 7, Gabriella Sabino. Queen candidate number 8, Miss Kirsten Rollins, is the daughter of Randall and Janice Rollins. She is sponsored by DECA. Tonight, Kirsten is being escorted by her father, Mr. Randall Rollins. Queen candidate number 8, Kirsten Rollins. Queen candidate number 9, Miss Larry Brooks, is the daughter of Minnie Boyd and Larry Sims. She is sponsored by the girls basketball team. Larry is being escorted tonight by her father, Mr. Larry Sims. Queen candidate number 9, Laren Brooks. Queen candidate number 10, Miss Mackenzie Brooks Humphrey, is the daughter of Jenny and Becky Humphrey. She is sponsored by the softball team. Tonight, Mackenzie is being escorted by her father, Mr. Denny Humphrey. Queen candidate number 10, Mackenzie Humphrey. Queen candidate number 11, Miss Lauren Williams, is the daughter of Todd and Melba Williams. She is sponsored by Central in Action. Tonight, Lauren is being escorted by her father, Mr. Todd Williams. Queen candidate number 11, Lauren Williams. Queen candidate number 12, Miss Danielle Burdett, is the daughter of Charles and Elizabeth Burdett. She is sponsored by the Junior Classical League. Danielle is being escorted tonight by her father, Mr. Charles Burdett. Queen candidate number 12, Danielle Burdett. Queen candidate number 13, Miss Christina Conley, is the daughter of Keith and Lynn Conley. She is sponsored by Court. Tonight, Christina is being escorted by her father, Mr. Keith Conley. Queen candidate number 13, Christina Conley. Queen candidate number 14, Miss Ashton Feldhouse, is the daughter of Alan and Karen Feldhouse. She is sponsored by the girls basketball team. Ashton is being escorted tonight by her father, Mr. Alan Feldhouse. Queen candidate number 14, Ashton Feldhouse. Queen candidate number 15, Miss Kelly Arnold, is the daughter of Dallas and Deborah Arnold. She is sponsored by the Drama Club. Tonight, Kelly is being escorted by her father, Mr. Dallas Arnold. Queen candidate number 15, Kelly Arnold. Queen candidate number 16, Miss Kirsten Stillman, is the daughter of Mickey Creek and Stephen Stillman. She is sponsored by the softball team. Kirsten is being escorted tonight by her father, Mr. Stephen Stillman. Queen candidate number 16, Kirsten Stillman. Queen candidate number 17, Miss Tori Davis, is the daughter of Jerry and Mindy Goebel. She is sponsored by the cheerleaders. Tonight, Tori is being escorted by her stepfather, Mr. Jerry Goebel. Queen candidate number 17, Tori Davis. Queen candidate number 18, Miss Kendall Lamb, is the daughter of Scott and Lisa Lamb. She is sponsored by Future Farmers of America. Kendall's being escorted tonight by her father, Mr. Scott Lamb. Queen candidate number 18, Kendall Lamb. Queen candidate number 19, Miss Hayden Cremines, is the daughter of Eric Cremines and Christy Rogers. She is sponsored by the Success Academy. Tonight, Hayden is being escorted by her stepfather, Mr. Mark Rogers. Queen candidate number 19, Hayden Cremines. Queen candidate number 20, Miss Riley Lane, is the daughter of Thomas Lane and Kelly Brain. She is sponsored by the volleyball team. Riley is being escorted tonight by her father, Mr. Thomas Lane. Queen candidate number 20, Riley Lane. King candidate number 1, Mr. Matt Butler, is the son of Mark and Kimberly Butler. He is sponsored by the sophomore class. Tonight, Matt is being escorted by his mother, Miss Kimberly Butler. King candidate number 1, Matt Butler. Team candidate number 2, Mr. Charles Burdett Jr., is the son of Charles and Elizabeth Burdett. He is sponsored tonight by the band. Charles being escorted tonight by his mother, Miss Elizabeth Burdett. Team candidate number 2, Charles Burdett Jr. Team candidate number 3, Mr. Brandon Grant, is the son of Alan and Renee Grant. He is sponsored tonight by the Spanish Club. Tonight, Brandon is being escorted by his mother, Miss Renee Grant. Team candidate number 3, Brandon Grant. Team candidate number 4, Mr. Dylan Kelly, is the son of Steve and Missy Kelly. He is sponsored tonight by the boys golf team. Dylan is being escorted tonight by his mother, Miss Missy Kelly. Team candidate number 4, Dylan Kelly. Team candidate number 5, Mr. Ben Fisher, is the son of Myron and Tony Fisher. He is sponsored by the baseball team. Tonight, Ben is being escorted by his mother, Miss Tony Fisher. Team candidate number 5, Ben Fisher. Team candidate number 6, Mr. Daniel Park, is the son of David and Linda Park. He is sponsored by the boys basketball team. Daniel is being escorted tonight by his mother, Miss Linda Park. Team candidate number 6, Daniel Park. Team candidate number 7, Mr. Dominique Hawkins. Hawkins is the son of Denise Hawkins. He is sponsored by the football team. Tonight, Dominique is represented by his mother, Miss Denise Hawkins. Team candidate number 7, Dominique Hawkins. Team candidate number 8, Mr. Devin Gabbard, is the son of Billy and Jackie Gabbard. He is sponsored by DECA. Devin is being escorted tonight by his mother, Miss Jacqueline Clemens. Team candidate number 8, Devin Gabbard. Team candidate number 9, Mr. Zachary Owsley, is the son of Eugene and Barbara Owsley. He is sponsored by the girls basketball team. Tonight, Zach is being escorted by his mother, Miss Barbara Owsley. Team candidate number 9, Zachary Owsley. Team candidate number 10, Mr. Zach Jarvis, is the son of Terry and Pam Jarvis. He is sponsored by the softball team. Zach is being escorted tonight by his mother, Miss Pam Jarvis. Team candidate number 10, Zach Jarvis. Team candidate number 11, Mr. Frankie Cook, is the son of Frank and Belinda Cook. He is sponsored by Central in Action. Tonight, Frankie is being escorted by his mother, Miss Belinda Cook. Team candidate number 11, Frankie Cook. Team candidate number 12, Mr. Kirkland Rick, is the son of Philip and Athena Rick. He is sponsored by the Junior Classical League. Kirkland is being escorted by his mother, Miss Athena Rick. Team candidate number 12, Kirkland Rick. Team candidate number 13, Mr. Stacy Martin. Grant Stacy Martin is the son of John and Jennifer Martin. He is sponsored by Corey. Tonight, Grant is being escorted by his mother, Miss Jennifer Martin. Team candidate number 13, Grant Martin. Team candidate number 14, Mr. Taylor Nunley, is the son of Darren and Kelly Nunley. He is sponsored by the girls basketball team. Taylor is being represented by his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Dan Nunley. Team candidate number 14, Taylor Nunley. Team candidate number 15, Mr. Franklin McClure, is the son of Frank and Pam McClure. He is sponsored by the Drama Club. Tonight, Franklin is being escorted by his mother, Miss Pam McClure. Team candidate number 15, Franklin McClure. Team candidate number 16, Mr. Logan Shade, is the son of Rick and Andrea Shade. He is sponsored by the softball team. Logan is being escorted tonight by his mother, Miss Andrea Shade. Team candidate number 16, Logan Shade. Team candidate number 17, Mr. Austin Coyle, is the son of Van and Kim Coyle. He is sponsored by the cheerleaders. Tonight, Austin is being represented by his grandparents, Mr. and Mrs. Don Watt. Team candidate number 17, Austin Coyle. Team candidate number 18, Mr. Blake Broadus, is the son of Robert and Shanna Broadus. He is sponsored by the Future Farmers of America. Blake is being represented by his mother, Miss Shanna Broadus. Team candidate number 18, Blake Broadus. Team candidate number 19, Mr. Hunter Stocker, is the son of Ray and Darlene Stocker. He is sponsored by the Success Academy. Tonight, Hunter is being represented by his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Ray Stocker. Team candidate number 19, Hunter Stocker. Team candidate number 20, Mr. Tyler Beardsley, is the son of Tim and Denise Beardsley. He is sponsored by the volleyball team. Tyler has been escorted tonight by his mother, Miss Denise Beardsley. Team candidate number 20, Tyler Beardsley. Now, please join me in welcoming back Madison Central 2011 homecoming king and queen, Mr. Roman May and Miss Summer Spillman. Roman is attending Freed-Hardeman University in Henderson, Tennessee, and Summer is attending Western Kentucky University in Bowling Green. Roman and Summer will be assisting Mr. Elmer Thomas, principal of Madison Central High School, in crowning this year's kings and queens. Madison Central would like to thank the Richmond Greenhouse for the beautiful flowers that our candidates are wearing tonight. And now, the members of the 2012 homecoming court are: fourth runner-up team candidate is number 2, Charles Burdett. Fourth runner-up queen candidate is number 5, Kennedy Harden. Third runner-up team candidate is number 17, Austin Coyle. Third runner-up queen candidate is number 16, Kirsten Spillman. Second runner-up team candidate is number 10, Zach Jarvis. Second runner-up queen candidate is number 6, Keelan Kelsey. First runner-up team candidate is number 5, Ben Fisher. First runner-up queen candidate is number 10, Mackenzie Humphrey. And now, the moment you have been waiting for. Madison Central's 2012 homecoming king is described as funny, giving, and all-around great young man. He is active in many clubs at Madison Central, the Pep Club, FCCLA, CIA, and the Spanish Club. You might know that one of his favorite places is Guatemala at girls' home named Prince of Peace. Your homecoming king 2012 is candidate number 3, Brandon Grant. Madison Central's 2012 homecoming queen is known as sweet, energetic, self-motivated, and fun-loving. She is an active member of Central in Action. You would probably most likely recognize her as one of the dancers you see performing at many of Madison Central's games. Your homecoming queen 2012 is candidate number 4, Caitlin Carroll.
Premier Home Care in Richmond is a proud sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television. Premier Home Care has all the sports orthotics you need for any sports injury. Be sure to check out our retail location for all your sports orthotics. Premier Home Care in Richmond.
There's no place like home to heal. Premier Home Care. Premier Home Care.
This program is sponsored by Luxury Pet Services, the home for the happy dogs. State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel in Richmond. Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue, the tastiest barbecue around. Respect the queue. Premier Home Care in Richmond. Simple's Chiropractic in Richmond and Berea. Hoppers Jewelry. Central Bank in Richmond. Vice and Smith CPAs. Davenport Custom Guitars, 807 East Main in Richmond. Hall's Auto Service Center, James & James CPAs, Richmond. Guardian Bank, Faith Created Assembly of God Church. First Gear downtown. Pro Signs in Southern Hills Plaza. And WWAG Radio. Okay, are you tired of stepping into that shower and risking serious injury? Well, no more. Check out Premier Home Care's walk-in shower systems. Come by Premier Home Care and let them show you how easy it is to install a brand new walk-in shower system. Don't risk injury anymore. Get a walk-in shower system from Premier Home Care.
There's no place like home to heal. Premier Home Care. Premier Home Care.
This program is brought to you in part by BereaOnline.com, covering the news and events of Madison County since 1995. This program is brought to you by L81, a proud sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television. Renfro's Paint and Collision Center in Richmond and Berea, 369-4111. Also sponsor of Play of the Game. Waffle House, located at North Keeneland and the EKU Bypass.
This program is sponsored by Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. It's good barbecue, done right.
Renfro's Collision, the only body shop with 2 Madison County locations, is here to serve you. At Renfro's Collision, you can look forward to the best possible repair experience. We have the latest tools, training, equipment, and technology. We have what others don't have. Why take the risk with someone else? Contact us at 369-4111 for a completely free estimate. It's your car, it's your choice. Don't let an insurance company tell you otherwise. Renfro's Paint and Collision.
I want you to watch Madison County School Sports Television.
Welcome back to Madison Central High School, Madison County School Sports Television, for exciting second half conclusion of the homecoming game here in Madison Central. Jamal, exciting first half. Really everything seemed to go Madison Central's way.
Yeah, when you got your quarterback spinning around like a top, running away, avoiding people, and throwing the football up for touchdowns, it's a pretty good night.
Yeah, good stuff. Well, Madison Central ready to kick off here to start the second half. Kicks on the way from Trenton Hughley, kicks it to that back, number 4 for Dunbar. He takes it about the 30, gets about the 36 or 7. Again, that's not a lot. They're not getting a lot out of that. Yeah. You almost thought they might adjust at halftime, try to get one of those guys in the backfield a little further up.
Yeah, I mean, you almost want to put your hands team up there, not your full hands team, but get some more players that are used to touching the football a little bit closer, since you know they're squibbing it. But if you're Central, you'll take it.
Almost every one of the guys that are catching the ball or getting that ball on the kickoff right now for Dunbar are guys you tell to fall on the ball.
Absolutely. And the reason is they're not used to holding the ball. Yeah. So if you hit them just right, they might lose it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I appreciate you stepping in there for me. An exciting time to get a chance to walk across the field with my daughter. But back to football time. So Dunbar getting ready to take over. They need to do something with this drive. This is a crucial point in the game for them, I think. Thompson under center. He takes the ball at the 37-yard line. He takes the snap. He rolls to the right. Option to Duncan. Duncan doesn't have much.
He got more than I thought he was going to get on that. I mean, it looked like he was going to lose about 4.
And the ball.
Yeah, and the ball. he probably lost about 1 or 2 here.
Yeah. Yeah, he did well just to get back to where he did.
Yeah.
You know, they're trying to, it looks like to me they got a game plan there. They didn't do that any of the first half, so maybe trying to spread the field differently, but it's really got to be frustrating for them. They just can't move the ball.
They can't move it.
Thompson under center, 1 setback. Got Duncan in motion. He drops back. He tries to go the other way with the pitch. He cuts back up the middle. Again, nothing. It closed down on him fast.
And again, he did a good job just to lose the little few that he lost. I mean, really, that could have been almost a 5 or 6 yard loss there.
Yeah, sometimes stats are misleading, aren't they?
Absolutely.
He really got 3 or 4 yards there because he got more than he should have.
He did. He made an excellent move to avoid the huge loss, but he still lost 3 or 4 there.
Third down, 14. 13 on the clock, it says. 3rd and 13. Thompson in shotgun formation. 3 wideouts to the left, 1 setback. He drops back. He's rolling out. Oh, he's nearly caught. He's moving, but he's just getting out of bounds.
Oh, wow. You're losing him.
3 plays, 3 yardage losses in each play, a yard or 2 each time, and now you got a 4th and 15 or 16.
Yeah, and a coaching point there is going to be for Dunbar. You know, if you're running out, throw the ball away. You're out of the tackle. you don't want to lose more yardage there, put more pressure on your punting game. That's going to be a teaching point for that young man there when the coaches get to the sideline.
That's a great point. Throw that ball out of bounds, but kind of toward a receiver, but out of bounds, and just don't lose any more yards. Good point. Central set back with two guys deep, Hawkins and Bosley. Punter for Dunbar is ready to go. Snaps to him. He takes it about the 20. He kicks it. It's low, end over end. Gets a big bounce, and smart decision from Hawkins. He got out of the way. And Dunbar downs it at the 31-yard line. Madison Central will take over 1st and 10 on the 31, on their own 31. We'll be back on the Madison County School Sports Television after this.
This program is sponsored by Luxury Pet Services, the home for the happy dogs. State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel in Richmond. Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue, the tastiest barbecue around. Respect the queue. Premier Home Care in Richmond. Simple's Chiropractic in Richmond and Berea. Hopper's Jewelry. Central Bank in Richmond. Vice & Smith CPAs. Davenport Custom Guitars, 807 East Main in Richmond. Hall's Auto Service Center. Janes & Janes CPAs, Richmond. Guardian Bank. Faith Created Assembly of God Church. First Gear downtown. Pro Signs in Southern Hills Plaza. And WWAG Radio. Premier Home Care in Richmond is a proud sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television. Premier Home Care has all the sports orthotics you need for any sports injury. Be sure to check out our retail location for all your sports orthotics. Premier Home Care in Richmond.
There's no place like home to heal. Premier Home Care. Premier Home Care.
Renfro's Collision, the only body shop with 2 Madison County locations, is here to serve you. At Renfro's Collision, you can look forward to the best possible repair experience. We have the latest tools, training, equipment, and technology. We have what others don't have. Why take the risk with someone else? Contact us at 369-4111 for a completely free estimate. It's your car, it's your choice. Don't let an insurance company tell you otherwise. Renfro's Paint and Collision.
This program is sponsored by Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. It's good barbecue, done right.
Welcome back to Madison County School Sports Television. Madison Central's first possession of the second half. Stocker takes a shotgun snap, hands it off inside to Hawkins. He spins away from one, but got by the second tackler, and he's taken down. Looks like for about a 1-yard loss.
Yeah, and on that play, it looked like he got a little bit, going a little bit sideways there. You always want to go north and south.
Yeah, Dunbar, to me, looks like a team that is probably as fast as Madison Central, east and west. What you got to do is put the pads on them and get some space and get a guy down the field.
Yeah, mano a mano up front. Go north and south. That's the quickest way to the end zone, Jerry.
Absolutely. Stocker in the pistol. He's got a McClurg to his left and Hawkins in the deep back position. He hands it to Hawkins. Counter. He's got a big opening in the middle. Breaks it out to the right. He gets close to a first down. Going to be just short of the first down, it looks like. Big run for Hawkins.
I'll tell you, I'm impressed with Central's formations. They're obviously well coached, like we talked about the first half, because for a high school football team to have as many formations as they have, that's impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. And they do have the athletes that if you give them some space, they're going to make something happen. Madison Central, it's actually 3rd down and a little less than 1. Again in the pistol formation. He's got a McClurg to his left and Hawkins behind him. He hands it to Hawkins. He's got first down. Not much more, but he got first. Move the chains.
That was a good pickup by their line there. If you watch there, Dunbar tried to get a little action going by sending some linebackers there on 3rd and 1, but the line did a pretty good job of giving him enough room to get that first. And that's what you'd like to see. You want your lineman to step up there when it's 3rd and short and that team's blitzing.
Absolutely. Dunbar has to be a little jittery about trying to put too much pressure on a quarterback because they're handing it underneath to him, and then they've completed some big plays down the field. Stocker takes the shotgun snap. He turns, he play action fake, throws to McClurg, got him, but there's not much there, maybe about 3 yards. Nice little play, and you mentioned earlier, sometimes you do a play to set up another play.
Yeah, and it looks like tonight, Stocker might be a little hyped up. Some of his passes have been a little high tonight, and it's almost if they're down on a normal level, his receivers will be able to make plays with it. It seems like he's a little bit pumped up, which I can understand that. You're playing a big game, homecoming, you want to perform well.
Absolutely. Stocker in shotgun. It's kind of a mix of a shotgun, but anyway, he's in shotgun position, turns to right, play action fake, throws it to McClurg. McClurg running before he caught it, and he dropped it. Would have been a decent game.
And see, we were talking about that one there was about right. He got it down to his receiver in a position where he could make a play. Just didn't hold on to it, but that is what Stocker needs to do, is get the ball down, so the receivers can make a play.
Really looked like he's ready to run before he quite looked it in.
Yeah. You get so excited sometimes.
Absolutely. Madison Central 3rd down and 7. Stocker in shotgun formation. Got 3 wideouts right, 1 left. Stocker takes a snap. He hands it to Hawkins up the middle. He's got big running room. He's going to the right now, and he gets a block. Still running. One guy to beat, and can't get quite past him. Inside the 20.
I'll tell you, Central has some playmakers on offense.
Absolutely. You know as well as I do, you can go to the halls of Lexington Dunbar, and they're going to have a group of athletes and players that can play over there. Now, a lot of times the coaching and how many kids come out have a lot to do with it, but this is not going to be a team with no talent on it that Madison Central's playing against.
Yeah.
Stocker got the ball, or Central got the ball, 1st and 10 at the 19. Looked like some movement up front. They hand it to Bosley on the end around. He makes a move. Big hit. Big hit there from Dunbar. They stop him quickly at about the 17-yard line.
Central picked up a good block there on the end, but then the defense bowled up after about a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, it seemed like when he cut it upfield, they were ready for him. He almost ran right into him. They've been very successful down here, though. Madison Central now 2nd and 8. Stocker with Hawkins beside him in the shotgun. He's standing on his own 22.
2nd down and 7.
Bosley in motion, snap. They fake the handoff, and then Stocker runs, takes it to the left. He gets hit pretty hard. He's still dragging him, though, and he's down at about the 15-yard line. Maybe another 2 on the pickup.
Stocker's done a pretty good job today of showing his athleticism big time.
When they don't know what you're going to do for sure, your game can get a lot better.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm impressed with Central's formations.
Absolutely.
They're doing a good job of just giving the defense different looks.
They've looked like 5 or 6 different styles of offense out here.
Absolutely.
Madison Central got the ball, 3rd and about 5. Stocker's going to take the snap in the shotgun. He hands it. No, play action fake to Hawkins. He throws it good, man. He got a guy open. Looks like Clark. Let's see. It's 89. I'm sorry, that's Thomas. Cameron Thomas. No, I take it back. It's 85. Sorry, Sam Jones. Sam Jones with a good catch. He looked it in, got hit. Across the middle of the field. You're going to get hit.
Oh yeah, and that's a decision that you make mentally there in a split second.
Absolutely right.
Whether or not you want to catch the ball and get hit, or you almost say you're going to get hit anyway, you might as well catch the football.
Yes, sir. And we got a timeout by Dunbar. We got to take a timeout on the field. We're going to take it with them. We're going to be right back. Madison Central up 28-6 with 5 minutes and 28 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter on the Madison County School Sports Television.
This program is sponsored by Luxury Pet Services, the home for the happy dogs. State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel in Richmond. Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue, the tastiest barbecue around. Respect the queue. Premier Home Care in Richmond. Simple's Chiropractic in Richmond and Berea. Hoppers Jewelry. Central Bank in Richmond. Vice & Smith CPAs. Davenport Custom Guitars, 807 East Main in Richmond. Hall's Auto Service Center. James & James CPAs, Richmond. Guardian Bank. Faith Created Assembly of God Church. First Gear downtown. Pro Signs in Southern Hills Plaza. And WWAG Radio. Premier Home Care in Richmond is a proud sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television. Premier Home Care has all the sports orthotics you need for any sports injury. Be sure to check out our retail location for all your sports orthotics. Premier Home Care in Richmond.
There's no place like home to heal. Premier Home Care. Premier Home Care.
This program is brought to you by L81, a proud sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television. Renfro's Paint and Collision Center in Richmond and Berea, 369-4111. Also sponsor of Play of the Game. Waffle House, located at North Keeneland and the EKU Bypass.
This program is sponsored by Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. It's good barbecue, done right.
Welcome back to Madison County School Sports Television. Madison Central, Dunbar, 5 minutes, 28 seconds to go in the third quarter, and Madison Central has the ball. First and goal from the 6. Stocker under center. He drops back, play action. They're on the chase. Oh, they got him. They got him.
Yeah,
They sniffed that out pretty well.
Yeah. He had nowhere to go on that one. He did a good job of hanging on.
You know, those play action fakes, sometimes a defense guesses. That time they guessed right.
Yeah. Especially down here on this end. When you're that close to the end zone, you don't have as much field to cover.
Yeah.
So you can take a little chance or two.
That's a great point. Madison Central now with the ball second and goal from the 14. Stocker will be taking the snap in the shotgun. He's got Hawkins to his left. Takes the snap, drops back. He's being chased again. He's got room to his right. He's got to the 10, 5. He's out of bounds at the 1. The 2, but dirty laundry on the field.
One of our linemen there reached out. It was pretty blatant. It's hard to do. It's hard not to do that. Yeah. You see a guy trying to go get your buddy, and and mentally you want to just stop him. But the back judge there caught him.
Yeah, and there's an argument by coaches a lot of times that there's a hold on every play, and there probably is. But there's some that make a difference. Yeah, and that's the ones that get called.
I'm here to tell you, Jerry, when I was in college, I got held on every play.
Yeah, I'm sure. Absolutely. But you know what? Some of them, some holds keep you from the play.
Absolutely.
And that's one that did right there.
Yeah. He definitely withheld from making the tackle.
We've got Madison Central now, second and goal. And Dunbar really got to bow their neck here and try to rise up to the occasion, not let them get away with a big touchdown again like they did before. Second and goal from the 19. Stocker in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He drops back. There's some pressure coming at him. He throws it. He underthrows it, looks like. Picked off. Picked off by the Dunbar at about the 6. He's still up. He's running. He's got room. He's running on the right sideline. He's hit over on the right sideline. I was watching there. It looked like there was a hold about the 25, but they didn't call it, and he got it all the way back out. Should have been inside the 10, Jamal. Got all the way out to the 37. That's a big difference.
Oh, that's a huge difference. I mean, that once again, that's field position. And now it looks like we got Hawkins limping off the field here, which is definitely not a good thing for Central.
No, I saw him over there, and he was the one I thought was being held.
Well, look at his jersey, Jerry.
Yeah.
It's hanging off his body.
I thought he was being held. I was almost sure they were going to call that. I kept looking for a flag, and I quit calling the play for you guys. Sorry. But it was still a good return by the guy from Dunbar.
Yeah, that was a good effort, Bob.
And he just, we talked earlier, Stocker pumped up and overthrown a few. That one he just underthrew.
We would rather have that one overthrown. Mm-hmm. It looked like he had a man open, but that throw did not go where he wanted to go, that's for sure.
We've got a new quarterback. We've got Chris Allen into the game. And quarterback, he drops back, handoff. Looks like Hardaway. He doesn't get much. Different quarterback, same exact result.
Same result. If I'm a coach here at Dunbar, you might have to get away from that here because the clock is running, and you're not getting any movement up front.
You know, the quarterback change I can understand, I guess, if it was the quarterback's fault. But in this case, it might be a guard or tackle you should change.
Well, it looks like he's back in.
All right.
He got dinged up a little bit.
He might have been a little tired, Jerry.
Could be.
Yeah.
Thompson back in. He's in the shotgun. Whitehouse to the left and one to the right. Set back behind him. Oh, they moved early.
Yeah. It looks like Thompson was the guy that intercepted the football. It might have been getting him a little rest. He looks like he's dinged up there.
Yeah, that could have been it. The play was one that they did the same thing they've done all night, so you wondered about that a little bit. But you're probably right. It was just a need for a little breath, I'd say, and back to the original quarterback. Big turn of events right before the half. Huge.
Oh, yeah, that was, especially since, Dunbar got the ball the first half.
Yes. Thompson in the shotgun formation. Whiteouts both right and left. He drops back. He's got some pressure. He's throwing it. He's got a guy out there, but throws it ahead of him a little bit.
I think the windbag got that one. It falls incomplete. He'll be here down at 15.
We're in here with the radio crew, so we can hear them talking, and I think he's right. The wind may have blown that one out a little bit.
Because it seemed like it was a little gust there right as he threw the football.
Yeah.
A little home field advantage here.
He throws a little tight, pretty tight little spiral. Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
And been pretty much on target all night when he's had a chance to throw.
You might want to give the kid more chances.
Yeah. Hey, you might need to give him more time. That's the issue. Is killing him, I think.
But the D line there is playing football.
We've got 3rd and 15. Thompson in the shotgun formation. Whiteouts just to the right.
3rd and 15.
Hardaway is a one lone setback. Thompson drops back. He's rolling to his right. He's being chased. He's pointing downfield. He throws it. Got one open and he dropped it, or did he catch it? Incomplete. He had it.
Looked like he had a couple people open there.
Yeah. Hard though, you really know as a quarterback, you really only have one guy you can throw it to without a lot of risk, and that's the guy he threw it to.
Yeah.
He knew, he tried to point him down the field, but he got flushed out of the pocket again.
Just reminds me of the old sandlot when you're running around, everybody throwing their hands up. There's no way the quarterback can get you the ball on the other side.
Exactly. I'm open. Yeah, that's because I can't throw it over there.
Absolutely.
All right. Dunbar punting, 4th and 15. Take the snap. There's pressure, but he gets it off. Wobbly kick. It goes, lands about the 35, going to roll dead. Bosley can't get to it.
He wanted to, didn't he?
Yeah. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back on the Madison County School Sports Television. Madison Central leading 28-6. We'll be right back.
This program is sponsored by Luxury Pet Services, the home for the happy dogs. State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond. Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue, the tastiest barbecue around. Respect the queue. Premier Home Care in Richmond. Simple's Chiropractic in Richmond and Berea. Hoppers Jewelry. Central Bank in Richmond. Bison Smith CPA. Davenport Custom Guitars, 807 East Main in Richmond. Hall's Auto Service Center. James & James CPAs, Richmond. Guardian Bank. Faith Created Assembly of God Church. First Gear downtown. Pro Signs in Southern Hills Plaza. And WWAG Radio.
This program is brought to you in part by BereaOnline.com, covering the news and events of Madison County since 1995.
Aw, that is just the cutest thing. Whether you're going out of town, on business, spring break, vacation, or just to get away, Luxury Pet Service is a phone call away. Luxury Pet Service is owned and operated by LaDonna Sizemore Whitecamp. You'll be secure in knowing your pet will be taken care of by highly trained and loving professionals. Luxury Pet Services also has grooming services and extraordinary daycare service too. Our mission at Luxury Pet Services is to care for your pet in a safe and friendly environment where dogs have fun. When you leave your dog with us, it's like leaving a member of your family, and that is a responsibility we take seriously. Luxury Pet Services is located about 3 minutes from Richmond Center. Visit our website or Facebook us. Luxury Pet Services, the home for happy dogs.
This program is brought to you by L81, a proud sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television. Renfro's Paint and Collision Center in Richmond and Berea, 369-4111. Also sponsor of Play of the Game. Waffle House, located at North Keeneland and the EKU bypass.
Welcome back to Madison Central High School and Madison County School Sports Television. Jamal, we've got Madison Central with a big lead and taking over on 1st and 10 at their own 35. Stocker drops back again. He's looking. He's got guys all around him, and finally lets go of it. Wow.
Yeah.
Tough play. Got the ball off, so he avoided the sack. Dangerous a little bit.
The way Central's been running the football, I'm surprised they're putting it up.
Let me ask you this. You're up 28-6. At what point do you call off the dogs, try to keep somebody from getting injured, that kind of thing?
Not now. The way, just like it happened at the end of the half there, you want as many points as you can. But I think once a team is running the football like Central is, you need to keep running it.
Absolutely. Hawkins, big hole up the middle. He makes a cut to the left. He's going. He's got one guy to beat. He puts a stiff arm on him at around the 20, and he takes him down. Great run. Just as you said it, you've been on cue all night. I think you can read signals down there.
Well, you just want to you get a feel for a football game, and you know if you got a guy that has been running the football like Hawkins, keep at him.
Yeah.
These are young guys, man.
Well, that was a great run. He busted right into the secondary, and then he made a nice cut to the left and really took advantage of his speed. There was one guy to beat. Didn't quite outrun him, but a good job to get to the 20.
Stiff-armed him, which is beautiful.
Absolutely. Stocker under center. He fakes the handoff. He rolls out, throws it to McClurg. He's got him around the 10-yard line. He's down. Pretty good play. Picked up 9 yards. Safe play.
Safe play, and Stocker seems, his last couple passes have seemed to be down, and as you see, he's giving his guys, an opportunity to catch the football and run the ball.
Absolutely, that makes a lot of difference. And maybe there was something they were working with him on over on the sideline. I saw him do it a little bit, talking about release point. Maybe early we were talking about him overthrowing him. He might have been working on that.
Yeah.
Jonathan Tyne, the game at tailback. Stocker under center. He takes the snap. He goes to the left. He hands to Ty. Ty's open. He's got just a couple yards, 3-4 yards maybe. That's tough running right there.
Tough running. But what you want to do when you come in as a Jonathan Ty here, you want to make sure you have ball security. And that seems like what he did. Once he started feeling confident, look, he put 2 hands on the ball, and that's exactly what you want to do.
Absolutely. We got first down and goal. We're at the 6-yard line. And you're exactly right. He held on to that ball. He's a sophomore, but that was a good heady play to hold on to the ball.
Absolutely.
Stocker takes the ball, hands it to Ty. He's barreling toward the goal line.
He is running, Jerry.
Oh yeah.
Now, as a former defensive player, when a running back comes in and he's dropping a shoulder like that, that lets you know that he's coming.
He's serious.
So he's just a sophomore. Oh, I love that.
Oh yeah. Stocker under center, first and goal, or second and goal on the 1. He takes quarterback sneak. He looks like he is.
They're going to call third down.
They're going to call third down. It seemed like he had when they feel around for that little hole, it seemed like he had it and he didn't plunge forward.
Yeah.
And he couldn't have missed it by much, but evidently they got him right at the goal line.
And that's when you want your backs to run up there and give him the old Reggie Bush push there at the end.
Push him on in.
Yeah, make the referees call it. Apparently it's illegal.
Stocker takes 3rd and goal from the half-foot line. Stocker takes it, hands the tie. He's got room, touchdown.
That's perfect. That's what you want to do in the driver.
That's just hard, tough yard football, and you have to be able to do that to win games successfully.
Walks into the end zone for a touchdown.
That, as you can hear, it almost takes the air out of the building.
Absolutely.
I mean, when you run the football like that, now I know we're at Central's at home here, but that's beautiful, putting the ball in the end zone like that.
Madison Central goes up 34-6. They're going for the 2-point conversion. They got the ball. Stocker under center, tie in the back of the eye. Stocker rolls right. He throws a slant to Bosley. He got it. That's the 2-point conversion is good. It makes it 36-6. Madison Central with a 30-point cushion. We've got 17 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. We'll be right back on the Madison County School Sports Television.
This program is sponsored by Luxury Pet Services, the home for the happy dogs. State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond. Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue, the tastiest barbecue around. Respect the queue. Premier Home Care in Richmond. Simple's Chiropractic in Richmond and Berea. Hoppers Jewelry. Central Bank in Richmond. Vice and Smith CPAs. Davenport Custom Guitars, 807 East Main in Richmond. Hall's Auto Service Center, James & James CPAs, Richmond. Guardian Bank, Faith Created Assembly of God Church. First Gear downtown. Pro Signs in Southern Hills Plaza. And WWAG Radio. Do you want completely natural body contouring? It Works offers the world's first naturally based body contouring line that delivers maximum results in minimal time. You simply won't find anything like it in the world today. You want to look good? Contact Missy at missylemay.myitworks.com. Look good today. Completely natural.
This program is sponsored by Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. It's good barbecue. Done right.
Welcome back to Madison County School Sports Television. Madison Central goes up 36-6, now ready to kick off to Dunbar.
Here comes another kickoff for the Indians.
Let's see. They've been kicking these low, little squib kicks. They got it at least to a quick guy there, a running back, or a defensive back and running back, but just still couldn't get much.
Yeah, Central's done a good job in special teams this whole game.
Yeah, they sure have. You know, they've made great adjustments for not having their normal kicker.
Yeah.
So
they've made some big plays.
They really have. Dunbar is going to take over. 1st and 10. 6 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 on their own 29-yard line.
Now, if you're Dunbar here, you got to get something going here.
You have to feel like they got to try something really different than what they've tried so far.
Play out of this 3rd quarter, it'll be a Dunbar shotgun formation, 4 wideouts.
Thompson in a shotgun. Wideouts 2 on each side. He drops back. Oh, he's getting chased by Brandon Park. Big time play.
Beautiful.
That wasn't such a great hit, more than just a good tackle, but I'm going to give him a second half Renfro hit of the game just for the way he got through that line.
He almost took the snap, Jerry.
He sure did. That was a really good, aggressive play. Prediction almost of what was going to happen, and he was back there before the guy almost had the ball.
Wow.
So, great play. We're going to end the 3rd quarter with that one. Madison Central playing very well tonight, healing like we talked about early, most emotionally, and seem like they're doing well physically. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back to start the 4th quarter and see how they wrap this up on the Madison County School Sports Television.
This program is sponsored by Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. It's good barbecue. Done right.
Renfro's Collision, the only body shop with 2 Madison County locations, is here to serve you. At Renfro's Collision, you can look forward to the best possible repair experience. We have the latest tools, training, equipment, and technology. We have what others don't have. Why take the risk with someone else? Contact us at 369-4111 for a completely free estimate. It's your car, it's your choice. Don't let an insurance company tell you otherwise. Renfro's Paint and Collision.
Premier Home Care in Richmond is a proud sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television. Premier Home Care has all the sports orthotics you need for any sports injury. Be sure to check out our retail location for all your sports orthotics. Premier Home Care in Richmond.
There's no place like home to heal. Premier Home Care. Premier Home Care.
Welcome back as we start the fourth quarter at Madison Central Field on the Madison County School Sports Television. Jamal, it's been all Madison Central so far, both on defense and offense.
Yeah, and they're playing tough defense.
Thompson with the shotgun formation. He drops back. He takes a snap. He's getting hit again. Parks with it again. Wow, that's 2 in a row.
Parks is showing out right now.
Absolutely.
The feeling that you get like that when you feel like the guy in front of you can't block you, there's really no feeling, in the world that's better at that time.
and for the guy who can't block him, there's no feeling quite like it for him either.
Absolutely.
It's a bad one.
Absolutely.
It's two straight plays, 2 big losses. They're going to be 3rd and 29.
They almost got to get back almost to the Fayette County line here, Jerry.
Well, they're about 2 more plays from being in the concession stand line.
You're exactly right. Let's see if Central can push them back there.
We've got 11 minutes, 10 seconds to go. New quarterback in. It is Brandon Duncan. He's in the shotgun formation. He drops back. He's just going to run it. He's got a little bit of room to the right. He's quick. There's a block. Looked like he got the back.
Yeah,
flag out of bounds at the 20.
It's going to come back.
He was close. He was on that shoulder, but he was behind the shoulder, it looked like. And that's going to come back.
And what you feel like right now is Dunbar is trying anything to get something.
Well, and you know what? They don't need 12 yards. They needed 29. And so you do whatever you can do to try to break the guy free. But
yeah, you don't have a third and 29 player in your playbook.
Not with a backup quarterback. You don't have it with either quarterback, but probably not with your backup. And Madison Central declines that penalty, I think. Leaves them 4th down and 19. And
smart.
Yeah, I mean, down at distance where they're at on the field. So Dunbar will be punting to Madison Central. We have Hawkins and Bosley standing right about midfield. They've had a lot of pressure. It wouldn't surprise me to see a big block right here.
Yeah, why not? If I was Parks, I'll be trying to get this one here. He's made a couple big plays here.
Snap. It's good.
He's coming.
Oh, he came at him. Almost got it. And kicked it out of bounds. Yeah. You mentioned earlier using two deep backs to receive the punt. Smart, but they've actually decided, it looks like to me, to try to kick it all the way away from him. Angle it out of bounds, get as many yards as you can. And
what that does, Jared, is that put pressure on your punter.
Yeah.
Not only does he have to catch the snap, he also can't kick the ball to anybody. So
yeah.
And if he does, he makes a mistake, and we could, Central take it back to the other way.
Absolutely. He's got to avoid a rush and then try to do something that's an imperfect science anyway, as far as trying to kick it on a straight line somewhere. I mean, he does his best, but he did pretty good there. It seemed like it went out about where it landed, so pretty good. Madison Central comes out. We've got a couple of people in the lineup. We've got Stocker still at quarterback. He's in the gun. He takes a snap, hands to Hawkins. Hawkins got some room, makes the man miss. Got it about the 50, down to the 40. Nice play.
This is almost a time, Jerry. We were talking about when you kind of let up. You're up by 30 here. Because that was a borderline horse collar there on Hawkins. You definitely don't want to get them hurt. Because the momentum of this game seems...
Yeah, and I'm not a guy, I'm a sportsmanship guy. I don't, sometimes you do it for the sportsmanship of it, but a lot of times you just should do it for the health of your team.
Absolutely.
Stocker in the shotgun. He takes a snap. He hands it to Hawkins. He's got some room. Gets through first down yardage. He crosses the 40 down to about the 38-yard line. And you're right. I mean, he's had a great game, but we've seen him get up 3 different times where he kind of looked gimpy.
He's a little gimpy now. And the way Ty was running the football as a sophomore,
give him some reps. Yeah.
First and 10.
9 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Stocker, shotgun. He drops back. He play action fake. He's rolling. He's getting chased. He's throwing it down the field. No, he throws it out of bounds. That's one of those. That's a good play. I mean, he could have hit him probably, but I think as you're being chased, sometimes you get nervous.
Just get the football out of your hands, especially when you're outside that tackle box. Just throw it away. And that's one thing that we saw the Dunbar quarterback did not do the first half.
That's a great point. 9 minutes, 33 seconds to go. Madison Central, we mentioned a couple new players. Well, we got John Williams. He's been playing quite a bit, but there's several guys that have been, I've seen rotate in and out, but it's good to get those guys some reps if you can.
Absolutely.
Stocker, shotgun formation, 2nd and 10 from the 38-yard line of Dunbar. Hawkins beside him. Stocker takes a snap, hands it to Hawkins, gets hit early, picks up maybe 2. 2, maybe 3. 3rd down and 7.
Maybe I'm beating on this point too much, but I think at this point in time, the way the game feels, I would have Hawkins on the sideline. Now, I know Coach Bird he's a professional. That's why they pay him the big bucks.
Yeah,
so he knows what he's doing. I like the way Ty was running the football.
I would say this might be the last series we see these guys, but let's see. Stocker in shotgun formation. He drops back. He fakes the handoff. He throws it across the middle. Oh. Hawkins right there on the fake is hurt a little bit. So that's what you're saying. You just like to see them not have anything happen there.
And I know it sounds like we're beating on that point, but when you have somebody like Hawkins and Bosley, when there's so much to your team.
Oh yeah, they're huge.
They're a huge part of your team. You don't want them. I know they're young kids and they bounce back from stuff, but he's been shaken up here the last 4 or 5 plays.
Yeah. Absolutely. Sam Jones, that's another example there. And that, the Dunbar guys tipped the ball, could have intercepted it. They were, they worried about hitting the guy. And I know in the heat of the moment you just respond.
Yeah.
But they put a big hit on Sam Jones. He's out of the game right now.
Looks like you might have got the wind knocked out of him.
Stocker in shotgun formation. He's standing on his own 41. 4th down and 7. He takes the snap. He drops back. A little bit of pressure. He throws it. I got Bosley. Bosley moving toward the goal line. He's down about the 10, inside the 10, and he's taken down right there. Great play. Caught that ball about the 25-yard line. And just
Central has some athletes.
Absolutely. It's hard to size and speed are both important in football, but if I have to pick one, speed will kill you in a big field like that.
Yeah, and being from Florida, playing high school football in Florida, I think that's what separates that state from other states, the speed.
Absolutely. Madison Central 1st and goal at about the 9-yard line. Stocker throws it left side. It's picked off.
We got to hustle back here. We got to hustle.
He's going at the 50. He's at the 40. He's being chased by Hatchet, but they're not going to catch him. He's down to the 10. It's touchdown.
And see, that's what you don't want happening.
That's a big-time play. He's made big plays all night. That's Andre Jones. He's done a good job all night for them. On offense, he made some plays earlier, but wow. That was a real
and a double whammy here. We have Stocker. It's hurting.
Yeah, Well, bottom line is you mentioned it earlier. Sometimes you just get conservative. You have to get conservative. It's down distance time in the game. and you want to win. Win's the only stat that counts.
True. It's a double-edged sword because you practice all week and you want to see certain things in the game.
Yeah.
And so sometimes you want your team to go through certain things. But then when you have stuff like this happen and your quarterback's hurt and then this guy runs the ball back 97 yards, you want to win the game.
You want to win.
So you're right about that.
Yeah, you're right. And from a fan's perspective, they like to see the play out to the last whistle and all that. And I get both sides of it. But bottom line, you need wins and you need not hurting people. So Thompson in the shotgun. He fakes the snap, or fakes the handoff. He's rolling.
Oh, that's coming back.
Flags down. That'll be holding.
That'll be declined, I'm sure.
Fails 36-12.
36-12. Madison Central with the big lead. And we've got 8 minutes, 6 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. We're going to take a break as they take a break. We'll be right back on the Madison County School Sports Television.
Renfro's Collision, the only body shop with 2 Madison County locations, is here to serve you. At Renfro's Collision, you can look forward to the best possible repair experience. We have the latest tools, training, equipment, and technology. We have what others don't have. Why take the risk with someone else? Contact us at 369-4111 for a completely free estimate. It's your car, it's your choice. Don't let an insurance company tell you otherwise. Renfro's Paint and Collision.
Premier Home Care in Richmond is a proud sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television. Premier Home Care has all the sports orthotics you need for any sports injury. Be sure to check out our retail location for all your sports orthotics. Premier Home Care in Richmond.
There's no place like home to heal. Premier Home Care. Premier Home Care.
This program is sponsored by Luxury Pet Services, the home for the happy dogs. State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel in Richmond. Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue, the tastiest barbecue around. Respect the queue. Premier Home Care in Richmond. Simple's Chiropractic in Richmond and Berea. Hopper's Jewelry. Central Bank in Richmond. Vice & Smith CPAs. Davenport Custom Guitars, 807 East Main in Richmond. Hall's Auto Service Center. James & James CPAs, Richmond. Guardian Bank. Faith Created Assembly of God Church. First Gear downtown. Pro Signs in Southern Hills Plaza. And WWAG Radio.
This program is brought to you in part by BereaOnline.com, covering the news and events of Madison County since 1995.
Aw, that is just the cutest thing. Whether you're going out of town, on business, spring break, vacation, or just to get away, Luxury Pet Service is a phone call away. Luxury Pet Service is owned and operated by LaDonna Sizemore Whitecamp. You'll be secure in knowing your pet will be taken care of by highly trained and loving professionals. Luxury Pet Services also has grooming services and extraordinary daycare service too. Our mission at Luxury Pet Services is to care for your pet in a safe and friendly environment where dogs have fun. When you leave your dog with us, it's like leaving a member of your family, and that is a responsibility we take seriously. Luxury Pet Services is located about 3 minutes from Richmond Center. Visit our website or Facebook us. Luxury Pet Services, the home for happy dogs.
Welcome back to Madison Central High School, Madison County School Sports Television. I'm Jerry Goebel, and I'm joined tonight by Jamal Davis. Jamal, that was a big play, and it gave a little bit of life to Dunbar, as I'm sure they're going to try to do something here maybe to try to get the ball right back, but it did definitely give a little life to the Dunbar team. Yeah, they went off to the side.
And right here, Central has to be prepared for onside. And there it is.
Oh, they did it. Oh, ball's still free.
Yeah.
Looks like number 74 for Madison Central had the ball. And then all of a sudden, that's Tyson Gregory.
Dunbar football.
Wow. That's exact. thing we talk about. And I don't. Earlier we were talking about. I'm not second guessing the coaching calls here at all. What I'm saying though is we were successful running it. And running it keeps the clock running. And you can go add points right down there, maybe with running the ball.
That might have been the fastest first half ever because we were running the football.
We were running the football, clock was running, and we scored still.
Yeah.
And had a big finish to run it up to 28.
But if you're Coach Brown here, you almost this type of game here, you almost want your team to go through a little adversity like this just to see how they respond.
Definitely.
Now this onside kick, that wasn't a good way to respond. No. We'll see what the defense does here.
Thompson, shotgun formation. He drops the ball, but he throws it to the left side. He's got a receiver. He hits him. Oh, grabbed him, threw him down.
That could have been a horse collar too.
Yeah, that was close.
Yeah, that tackle was close to, it was a lot of head and top of your shoulder pads involved in that. They don't like that anymore.
No.
Dunbar's a little faster to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and they're looking a little crisper here. In our defense here, look at a lot of hands on the waist. Jared.
Absolutely right. Thompson in a shotgun formation. He's motioning for his wideout to move to the right. He got a wideout right and left. Takes a snap. He's looking. He's got pressure. He's running, trying to get away. Can't get away.
That defense is stepping up.
That front line in the defense has just been great all night long.
Yeah. And it looked like we got some different players in there too, so they're rotating in and out.
Yeah.
But they're keeping the same pressure as the ones did earlier.
A lot of times that freshness versus some tired legs on the other side makes a lot of difference.
Absolutely.
Back to third down and 10.
But, you know, they're not giving him any time for anything to develop. So Dunbar just, they got to try to do things that are quicker. So we get Thompson in the shotgun.
Third down and 10. Thompson.
He's got 3rd and 10. He's about the 46-yard line. Now he's walking up. Looks like he's checking the play. He may see something he doesn't like. He takes a snap, drops back, pressure coming. He steps up. He's trying to run. Oh, he's caught in the middle.
He dropped the ball.
He dropped the ball. They picked it up.
Oh, yeah.
Number 12's got it. He's on the way. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown.
Atta baby.
That was Austin Coyle. He was one of the homecoming king candidates in the court, and he scored a touchdown tonight. He'll remember that for his whole life.
Oh, man, that's huge.
Yep.
Scoop and scores. Oh, my old coach used to say over at Eastern.
Well, Thompson got in the middle of the field. He got juking instead of getting every yard he could. He started trying to find something bigger, and the ball got knocked right out of his hands.
That is what you need as Central.
That was a big play, a big turnaround, momentum switch, no doubt, for Madison Central. Hooray for Austin Coyle. I'm happy for him. I know that'll make his night even more special than the win and the homecoming festivities made it already.
That is pretty nice.
Now we've got
And it will be Tucker Fair.
we've got
quarterback.
Fair in at quarterback and Ty back in the back of the eye. I'm sorry, in the shotgun behind Fair.
That's a good move there, Jerry. You got
Nice move by Fair.
There you go. Way to come off the bench and ready to make a play.
Absolutely right. The 2-point conversion is good. Madison Central up to a 44-6 lead. We're going to be right back for the kickoff and the exciting last few minutes of the game on the Madison County School Sports Television.
This program is sponsored by Luxury Pet Services, the home for the happy dogs. State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel in Richmond. Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue, the tastiest barbecue around. Respect the queue. Premier Home Care in Richmond. Simple's Chiropractic in Richmond and Berea. Hoppers Jewelry. Central Bank in Richmond. Vice & Smith CPAs. Davenport Custom Guitars, 807 East Main in Richmond. Hall's Auto Service Center, James & James CPAs, Richmond. Guardian Bank. Faith Created Assembly of God Church. First Gear downtown. Pro Signs in Southern Hills Plaza. And WWAG Radio. Do you want completely natural body contouring? It Works offers the world's first naturally based body contouring line that delivers maximum results in minimal time. You simply won't find anything like it in the world today. You want to look good? Contact Missy at missylemay.myitworks.com. Look good today. Completely natural.
Welcome back to Madison Central High School. We're in the fourth quarter. Madison Central with 6 minutes 17 seconds to go, and Madison Central up 44-12. I think I said 6 earlier, but the kickoff, Squibber up the middle, looks like taking it about by Hardaway. He got it out to about the 40.
It's a good pop.
Pretty good pop there, Madison Central. But Hardaway gets it out to the 40. Big play back there, Jamal. Big turn of events, and you call it a scoop and score, but all the momentum shift happens.
Yeah, that's a backbreaker. You're not doing anything. If you're Dunbar, you're not doing anything on offense, as it is. And now you look up at the scoreboard, it's 44-12. Big momentum swing.
Yeah, you got a little pickup from your defense, and you just couldn't do anything with it.
Yeah, and I thought they had Central's defense tired there for a second. Seemed they picked up the place, but it went nowhere.
Next week, Madison Central will be in Lexington playing Lexington Henry Clay. And they have consistently had a pretty good team, so we'll see how they fare next week. But this game will help them get off to a 3-2 record and give them a little bit of energy, hopefully, for the closeout to the last half of the season.
Yeah.
Thompson going to be in the shotgun.
The other 6 came on a 94-yard
Madison Central in a 4-3, looks like, and handoff up the middle of Hardaway, and there is just nothing. I don't know if they think maybe they won't believe we would hand it in here again. I don't know what's happening, but they cannot get anything up the middle.
Central has definitely have to be proud of the way their front seven's been playing tonight.
Yeah, for the game, it looks like rushing yards, they've got -3 yards through the third quarter.
Wow.
I mean, it was just huge effort by Madison
perfect.
Central. And Thompson from the gun. He takes a snap. He throws it down the field. He's got a guy open. He's caught at 10, at the 20. He's got it at the 10. He's at the 5. He's in. Touchdown. You kind of think sometimes tonight, Jamal, if he would have had a little bit more time, more of that could have happened.
Because he throws a good ball, like you mentioned
throws
earlier.
a good ball. That was a 62-yard touchdown.
It's like a flick of the wrist there. He got it down there.
Yeah, it looked like a little man-to-man coverage, and the defender really wasn't watching the ball.
Central, it looks like Central's getting some guys in to get them a little experience and play a little bit at the homecoming game.
I bet it's 3 touchdowns in 38 seconds.
A lot of scoring in the last little bit. Of course, 2 of them were defensive.
Sure.
But
big plays.
Big plays. They're going for the 2-point conversion. Dunbar with the ball at the 3. Thompson in the shotgun. He got a low snap. He's looking for it. He's having to run now for his life. He's looking for a guy in the end zone. Oh, man, and they fall.
And it looks like he's hurt his ankle. This is what you don't want.
He's injured, and I can't see the number. He's really, he's rolling around there. That's not good.
No, that's not good.
We'd like to get a number here. We'll send you to a break in just a second, but
because it just didn't look right. Because it looked like he had a play on it, and he just
fell.
Yeah,
that was Hatchet, I believe.
Could be Hatchet. Jerry thinks next door to us here. He is in a tremendous amount of pain. He's rolling around.
Yeah, those are the type of injuries you don't want to see because there was almost nobody around you.
Yeah.
So something, you hate to speculate, but that you almost want to see kind of that you get hit because then you say, "Oh, he got hit."
Yeah. Bruising. We're going to take a timeout here as they tend to him. We'll hope for the best there, and that it's not anything too serious. We'll take a timeout. Be right back for the last 5 minutes and 23 seconds here from Madison Central on the Madison County School Sports Television.
This program is sponsored by Luxury Pet Services, the home for the happy dogs. State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel in Richmond. Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue, the tastiest barbecue around. Respect the queue. Premier Home Care in Richmond. Simple's Chiropractic in Richmond and Berea. Hoppers Jewelry. Central Bank in Richmond. Vice & Smith CPA. Davenport Custom Guitars, 807 East Main in Richmond. Hall's Auto Service Center, James & James CPAs, Richmond. Guardian Bank. Faith Created Assembly of God Church. First Gear downtown. Pro Signs in Southern Hills Plaza. And WWAG Radio.
you to watch Madison County School Sports Television.
Do you want completely natural body contouring? It Works offers the world's first naturally based body contouring line that delivers maximum results in minimal time. You simply won't find anything like it in the world today. You want to look good? Contact Missy at missylemay.myitworks.com. Look good today. Completely natural.
Renfro's Collision, the only body shop with 2 Madison County locations, is here to serve you. At Renfro's Collision, you can look forward to the best possible repair experience. We have the latest tools, training, equipment, and technology. We have what others don't have. Why take the risk with someone else? Contact us at 369-4111 for a completely free estimate. It's your car, it's your choice. Don't let an insurance company tell you otherwise. Renfro's Paint and Collision.
This program is sponsored by Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. It's good barbecue, done right.
Welcome back to Madison County School Sports Television, broadcast of the Madison Central Dunbar game, fourth quarter, 5:23 to go. Jamal, that's exactly what we talked about, and we don't say it as an I told you so, just to say it happens. We see it happen. That you have a guy who's a key player, looked like just fell, but it looked like he twisted an ankle as he went down. So
yeah, I hate to speculate, but let's hope.
There's onside kick
here. Going out of bounds.
Out of bounds. And Madison Central will take over the ball right there around midfield. Looks like they have a flag on that because it went out of bounds, but the position of the ball is better than the spot of the foul normally, I think, in this case. So they take the ball there at the 50, or roughly at the 50.
I think it would have been to the 45 if it was.
Well, like I said, I hate to see that. Hopefully, Mr. Hatchett is okay and not anything of any serious nature. But boy, you hate to see him get injured like that. You're up here holding your ankles right now,
man,
afraid you're going to get injured.
Man, it just you just know how much these kids put into playing.
Absolutely right.
You just hate to see that.
Well, it's Madison Central now looks like they got Fair coming back out. You worry is that because they want to get him in the game at quarterback a little bit? Of course, he's a starter in defense and plays quite a bit. You wonder if that's it or if it's Stock or Hurt. Who knows? But Central has the ball. Shotgun Stock. Tugger Fair takes off to the right. He's got some room. He's still up. Wow.
Oh, that's
big
a good
time run. That's hard running right
that's
there.
What you'd like to see.
That's 6-yard gain out of what should have been a 1-yard gain probably.
Get out there and get, my coach used to say, get jiggy with it out there sometimes.
Absolutely.
Make a play.
Well, I probably can't get jiggy with it, but I'll probably hurt something if I try to get jiggy with it.
You want to make a play. You get in the ball, you want to touch that ball, man. You want to make a play. That was a good run.
Absolutely. Now you have a lot of backups in the game. You have McClurg starter, but Ty in the back of the eye, Tucker under center. Tucker takes a snap, hands it to Ty. He's got some running room. It looks like he got a first down.
I like this Ty running the football. One thing you want your running back to do, of course you want to make big plays and gain yard, but you want him to keep the ball with you. And it looks like when he's running through the hole, he has been taught well to cover that football up, especially now when the team's down by 24 points. They're going to be grabbing and reaching for anything.
Yeah, absolutely right. And the old saying is running behind his pads.
Oh, yeah.
And he really is doing that.
And definitely to be I believe he's a sophomore.
Yeah, he is. Now we got Corey and Cryer in. And he, I believe, is a freshman.
Yeah, let's see what he has
here. Tailback.
Let's see what he has here.
Might begin to see a little of the future of Madison Central.
Right.
1st and 10, ball on the 41-yard line, Fair under center. He turns, hands it to Cryer, and he's hit in the backfield. Couldn't quite get away from that tackle.
I tell you what, I like that. He has some moves, it looks like that.
Yeah.
You can tell when a running back has a little quickness to him. Especially to be that young.
Yes, sir. I tell you, I've seen some good ones this year. My boys, I got kids playing in Boyd County, and kid up there I talked to you about the other day, freshman. He's run about 600 yards this year because he's been forced into action. But some of these kids look like they could do it too if they get pushed.
Oh, yeah.
Tucker Fair hands off to Cryer. He's running right tackle. He's out to about the 40. Not much more. You probably got a lot of guys getting some time to play here that don't play a lot, and it shows up sometimes. But you're glad to see it. You want them to get them experience.
You want them to get them experience, and that's one thing I tell folks. You know, from experience, I remember I played a lot of when I was in high school as a freshman. By the time I was a senior in high school, it was, slowed down to slow motion. I had seen it all.
Absolutely.
So you want to get these kids, some reps on the big stage here.
Great point. Great point. We've got 2 minutes, 48 seconds to go. Tucker Fair in shotgun. He's got Cryer to his left. He takes a snap. He's rolling left. He's actually going to run. It's a design run. He's got some room. There's a block in the back. They're probably called. I don't know. Maybe not.
No flag.
No flag. Looked like he tried to keep his hands off. There's a flag.
Late flag.
I don't know if that affected it or not, but you could see it.
And also another coaching point here.
Wow.
I'm sure Coach Brown's going to talk about.
Flag. Double it up for taking the helmet off.
Wow.
So Central should have the ball at the 7.
Wow. And there was some kind of a late hit or a personal foul.
On Dunbar. They should both count. So the ball is at the marked him out at the 21-yard line.
So we'll tell you a spot here in just a second. They're going to get
to the 5 1/4.
Yeah, they're going to be inside the 10. First and
goal. First and goal at the 5 for Central. Let's see if they get this.
Madison Central with a nice play call right there. I thought they were going to get maybe a block in the back. Sam Jones trying to take his guy, but he never got a call on it.
He stepped out at the 29. There's two personal fouls.
It didn't look like the ref spotted the ball right there, Jerry.
Well, it didn't look like that. Pitch to Cryer. He's got nowhere to go. They're tackling him, game tackling him about the 25-yard line. Yeah, they spotted at the 21, so it's like I don't know what they end up calling.
Well, I seen a Dunbar player snatch his helmet. I know you can't take your helmet off.
That may be new. Is that new math?
Yeah, that's new math there, Jerry. Should have been a ball down on about 15 and 14.
I don't know if we're supposed to do this. I'm going to help Sean next to me. That was new math, Sean.
Yeah.
It's new math.
We're nitpicking here, folks.
Sorry.
24-point game here.
We got to come up with something to talk about. Second down, about 13. Cryer takes the handoff to the left. He stiff arm. And they grab him down. He got the stiff arm in there.
Another flag, Jerry.
Another flag.
Oh, he called a holding on.
That should not be a horse collar.
He just grabbed him by the shirt. No, so the flag must be over on the line. Did you say a holding penalty?
Looks like a holding,
1.5 yards by this new man.
Yeah. They actually are walking this off 10, it looks like.
You know they changed the rules of personal fouls now 7 instead of 15.
Maybe it wasn't a flagrant personal foul.
We got another injured Indian. This time it's
That's
Cryer.
A joke for the fans.
This is what you see sometimes, Jerry. You get kids in that's not really used to playing.
Yeah.
You want to get them experience, but you see sometimes they make mistakes.
Well, a minute 38 to go. The game's not in jeopardy, so you want to get them game experience. You don't know when one of these kids is going to need to be in there.
You'd rather make a mistake now, up 24, minute 30 left, and
second down. I think the
any other time.
Exactly
almost.
right.
We'll have to get a first
second down and it looks like about 22. Fair takes a snap from shotgun. He gets slung down. They're getting to him right now.
He'll lose a yard.
So he's got now third down and about 23.
Unless they run creative in running a play, you're going to have to.
I don't think they really care about a first down right here. I think they care about
get out of here
this
now.
game.
Yeah, you want to get out of here now.
At this point in the game, this is when things happen. They're ugly sometimes.
Exactly. Especially when the team has really got beat up all game here.
Yes,
Dunbar.
Exactly right. We got third down and 21, 22, somewhere in there. Fair with the snap. He has no help there, and he takes about 3 or 4 more yard loss. But that's going to bring fourth down, and I don't think they're going to have to run another play.
And that's it. That is it.
I think that's it. We got 23 seconds to go, and they're counting it down. Madison Central up
It is now
44-20.
Stop the clock and change possession. Oh, no, they didn't.
Yeah, that's 4th down, so they're not going to have to do anything, I don't think.
Good victory, man.
Good victory. Jamal, on behalf of the Madison County School Sports Television, thank you for being with us tonight. Great game for Madison Central. Nice win.
Hey, thank you guys, man. I got my football fix here a day early. Normally I wait till Saturday for college.
Awesome stuff.
This is good stuff here, man.
Thank you guys for watching. Next week, Madison Central at Henry Clay. Hope you tune in for those games. And as always, thank you for watching Madison County School Sports on Madison County School Sports Television.
This program is sponsored by Luxury Pet Services, the home for the happy dogs. State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond. Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue, the tastiest barbecue around. Respect the queue. Premier Home Care in Richmond. Simple's Chiropractic in Richmond and Berea. Hopper's Jewelry. Central Bank in Richmond. Vice & Smith CPAs. Davenport Custom Guitars, 807 East Main in Richmond. Hall's Auto Service Center. James & James CPAs, Richmond. Guardian Bank. Faith Created Assembly of God Church. First Gear downtown. Pro Signs in Southern Hills Plaza. And WWAG Radio.
This program is brought to you in part by BereaOnline.com, covering the news and events of Madison County since 1995.
Aw, that is just the cutest thing. Whether you're going out of town on business, spring break, vacation, or just to get away, Luxury Pet Service is a phone call away. Luxury Pet Service is owned and operated by LaDonna Sizemore Whitecamp. You'll be secure in knowing your pet will be taken care of by highly trained and loving professionals. Luxury Pet Services also has grooming services and extraordinary daycare service too. Our mission at Luxury Pet Services is to care for your pet in a safe and friendly environment where dogs have fun. When you leave your dog with us, it's like leaving a member of your family, and that is a responsibility we take seriously. Luxury Pet Services is located about 3 minutes from Richmond Center. Visit our website or Facebook us. Luxury Pet Services, the home for happy dogs.
This program is brought to you by L81, a proud sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television. Renfro's Paint and Collision Center in Richmond and Berea, 369-4111. Also sponsor of Play of the Game. Waffle House, located at North Keeneland and the EKU Bypass.
Premier Home Care in Richmond is a proud sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television. Premier Home Care has all the sports orthotics you need for any sports injury. Be sure to check out our retail location for all your sports orthotics. Premier Home Care in Richmond.
There's no place like home to heal. Premier Home Care. Premier Home Care.
This program is sponsored by Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. It's good barbecue. Done right.
Renfro's Collision, the only body shop with 2 Madison County locations, is here to serve you. At Renfro's Collision, you can look forward to the best possible repair experience. We have the latest tools, training, equipment, and technology. We have what others don't have. Why take the risk with someone else? Contact us at 369-4111 for a completely free estimate. It's your car, it's your choice. Don't let an insurance company tell you otherwise. Renfro's Paint and Collision.
I want you to watch Madison County School Sports Television.
You can now watch Madison County School Sports on WKYT.com. Just go to WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond. WKYT TV, an official sponsor of Madison County School Sports. Time Warner Business Class. Call Time Warner Cable today. Watch Madison County School Sports programming on Madison County Schools Cable Channel 9, Time Warner Cable Channel 5, on YouTube, and now on WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond.
Okay, are you tired of stepping into that shower and risking serious injury? Well, no more. Check out Premier Home Care's walk-in shower systems. Come by Premier Home Care and let them show you how easy it is to install a brand new walk-in shower system. Don't risk injury anymore. Get a walk-in shower system from Premier Home Care.
Hey everybody, do you know that Richmond, Kentucky Tourism now has an iPhone app? Go to richmondkytourism.com to download yours today.